from Creative Newborns. Welcome to tonight's live stream. It is Sunday night into Monday morning, so it is 11:38. So we're still into Sunday night. Good evening to you. We are live from our. Hang on. I gotta turn off my ringer. There we go, because we don't want my phone ringing while we are doing live. So we're going to set you up here. And we are working on the final stages of our Quimby. Exciting! Hello. So, good to see you. So working on the final stages, that means we're going to root the eyelashes. We're going to finish doing the glazing and on the neck flange and on the arms and legs, nails, on the lips, the eyes. And so, yeah. Hello, Susan. How are you doing? Good to see you. How you doing? All right. I want to show you my haul today. Went to Target. Got some more cute outfits for the babies for the doll show. So super adorable. I couldn't find cute ones for the preemies. I think the preemies will be fine in their little onesies. But I found some really cute outfits. Here's my Target haul. I found some really adorable outfits to go on the dolls while they're being shown. So I think it would look really cute. These like rompers are so adorable. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. So let me show that to you. Hey Paula, you're here, Maureen. How are you? Hey Paula. All right. Look at this outfit. Isn't it cute? This is something that my grandson would wear. This is similar to what my grandson wears. It's so adorable. So this one is going to be probably for this one here. I think it would look really, really cute on him. I think it is. We'll see. Be cute for this little guy. I think it would look so cute. Oh my gosh. Probably for him or Lucas. So either Quimby or Lucas. Look at how cute that is. So this is going on the show dolls for display. When they're being displayed, they're going to be displayed in a really adorable outfit that shows both full arms and full legs. Welcome. Hello to Jet Black? Hello. Welcome, Brody. Welcome. All right, let's get to the next outfit. So that's this one. And then I also bought a whole bunch of storage bins, and I bought some from Amazon because I'm reorganizing my kit stash so that I can see right away on hand who I have. This is going to look so cute. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is going to go to, I'm trying to think, Edith. So Edith is going to look really cute in this. So we're probably going to put a onesie, keep a white onesie on her, and then this will go on top. And isn't this adorable? So Edith is going to be displayed in this outfit. Isn't that cute? So adorable. So adorable. The prices on the outfit, yes, they will be taken off. And then I will be changing the babies into their outfits. I might do it live. I might do it on live stream. Who knows? I'm trying to get rid of those wires. Go away, wire. There we go. So yeah, I gotta ship them off to Kansas, Wichita, Kansas. This outfit here, isn't this the cutest thing? Oh my gosh, Carter's outfit. This says little sister on it, but I just thought it was just way too cute to pass up. It does have pants that go with it, with this outfit, but we're going to display the baby in just this part right here. It's got like looks like a little skirt here, and it's going to display the arms and legs and show them off really beautifully. So I totally think that Gracie May is going to look so cute in that. Let's put that on there. Let's see. Amen. Jesus loves you all. Amen. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. Amen. Okay. This outfit here. Oh my gosh. Beach Club. This is something that my grandson would wear. So cute. This is size newborn. This is going to go. You know what? Who I got? How many boys do I got? Okay. Probably Lucas. Lucas is probably going to wear this one. Either one, Lucas or Quimby. But Lucas or Quimby is going to wear this outfit. It's cute little shorts with the pockets and everything. It says Beach Club on it. So adorable. I love it. I love shopping for show dolls. Oh my gosh. So that's going to be an outfit for display. Okay, now these are outfits for my babies. So Halloween is around the corner, and I got Oh Hey Boo. Isn't that cute? It says Oh Hey Boo. Isn't that adorable? So we'll be getting our babies dressed in the Halloween outfits. So just about every baby probably has a Halloween outfit. Not everyone, but I thought this was super, super cute. So we're going to separate these so we know which one's mine and which one goes to the show dolls. And I'll be ordering a couple more outfits for the show dolls so that the mommies and daddies who buy the dolls from the doll show will have a couple outfits. We'll have some goodies, and it's so much fun to put together the goodie bag. This one says so franken cute. Isn't that adorable? That is so adorable. So this is going to go on one of my dolls. I totally think that Victor would look really cute in this one. And last outfit we have. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's Halloween already. Where did the time go? Summer is just about over. So this just has a little Frankenstein ghost and pumpkin on there, and it's got some pinstripes on there, and it's a Halloween outfit, and this is really cool. It has scratch mittens on it as well. So this is going to go to one of our babies as well. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. And so yeah, I'm probably going to do a little more shopping for some more Halloween outfits, Christmas outfits. As soon as it gets to be around Christmas time, I'm going to buy some more Christmas outfits so that we can change more babies into their outfits. So that is the outfits. That is my haul for today. Oh my gosh, can't believe it. Can't believe it. All right, let me set this over here. And then I'm going to put these away over here and in our drawer. Actually, set it over here. Okay. That way we have the clothes that is mine and the clothes that goes to the show dolls. Okay, so we're going to get to work on this little guy here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to root. Actually, I'm going to do some glazing on his lips, on his eyes, make him look like he's got some tears, a little bit in his ears, and put some on the flange so that makes the head turn real easy on the body. So we're going to do that. And by the time we're done with the limbs, this should be ready. It dries quickly. It's paper glaze. So it will be rooting the blonde eyelashes. How exciting. Very exciting, very exciting. How was your day today? How was your Sunday today? What did you guys do today? I want to hear all about what you guys did today. What did you do? let's see, I worked up here I worked on finishing up the not varnishing. I put a little bit of varnish on this, the soft touch. I mixed in. I made a special mix, and I put a couple coats of that off camera, and it came out really, really well. It did really well. It's not too shiny, and it's not too matte. So it's just perfect, and the camera doesn't really show that it looks like individual hairs you can see sticking up, so it gives it that 3D effect. The eyebrows are three-dimensional. Let's see if we can get up close with the eyebrows. They're three-dimensional. And so I varnished it to be three-dimensional with the hair as well. And so I did a special mix that works really, really well to make three-dimensional, to make paint look so three-dimensional. Looks so real. I can't wait to see what it looks like on dark brown hair. Yes, Jesus loves you all. Amen. Love the Lord. Amen. Amen. Amen, brother. Let's see. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. You have 4 realistic babies? That is awesome. Nothing much, just rest. Lonnie Anderson. Wait, nothing much. We lost Lonnie Anderson today? Really? Oh my gosh. Hey, Mark. I think he's sleeping. Mark was a big fan of Lonnie Anderson. Lonnie Anderson was 79? Oh my gosh. Thank you to the people who came to my other live stream and we were talking all about celebrities. Oh my gosh. I found out that Hulk Hogan passed away from, he had a heart attack. That's what happened to Hulk Hogan. Cardiac arrest. Let's see. Wow, Lonnie Anderson. Wow, we're losing everybody. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm going to get started on this. Can you make what? Let's see. Hey, Jen. TZ is going to be there at the Kansas Doll Show. Don't forget. I don't know who that is. I don't know what they look like, so they'll have to come up to me and let me know who they are. So I don't know who that is. I love the dolls. You do have a website for my little cousin. No, I do not have a website because I don't make enough to put on a website, so I just sell in person basically. And if I'm not selling in person, like, I'm very fortunate. There we go. Bob Ross is always our little centerpiece there. If I am not selling in person, then I usually have a good amount of people who are repeat customers that buy from me or put in customs with me, and these are people that I know really, really well. But if I do have any, I will direct you to the Facebook page, and it's the Kansas Show site. We're allowed to sell there, so they'll be available there. I'm glad I finally found your nursery page. Oh, hey, Mims Mommies. Is that how you say your name? Glad I found your page. Nursery page. I have a Levi created by you. Really? Oh my gosh. And he is one of my absolute favorites. I can't wait to see your booth. Oh my gosh, you're going to be at the Kansas Doll Show. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Woohoo. Yay. How exciting is that? Oh my gosh, yeah, this one's going to be one of the babies at the Kansas Doll Show. He's going to be the only blondie there. So at least this time around, I have a variety of babies. I have babies that have dark hair, lighter hair, and blonde hair. And so, God willing, next year I'll have a couple AA babies. So I'm going to be honing in on my ethnic painting. I'm going to have all kinds of variety of babies. So that's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see you. Let's see. These are not for kids. They are artwork. Oh, thank you. How much are the babies? The average is $775 for a full-on art doll. I do make the dolls for kids and elderly people, like the cheaper ones. The affordable reborns, they are from 125 to 350. So that's what those go for. So depends on how much work that goes into them is what they redheads, yes, Degens, yes. I have not painted a redhead yet, but thank you for reminding me. Next year I'll paint a redhead along with uh, a blonde and dark hair and light hair. Thank you. That's a very good price. Yeah, 125. You're gonna get a Bountiful Baby kit, and those are like what, worth $35. You're gonna get a Bountiful Baby kit, and it only has very light blushing, just like a toy doll. It has light blushing on the face, the arms, and the feet. So that's, the less you pay, the less you're gonna get. The more you pay, the more you're gonna get. Where do you sell your reborns? I just got on live. Hello, Bree. I'm going to be selling at the Kansas Doll Show. Andrew wants to know why. Why? Because reborn dolls are awesome. Reborn art dolls are awesome, and we love them. That's why. Oh, let me grab this. Use this. So we can put the head in here to start varnishing. That's exciting. The Levi I have looks mixed Hispanic according to those who have seen him. So I can't wait to see your new creations. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to start honing in on my Hispanic skin tones, my AA African American babies. I have practiced on the limb. This is how far I got so far. I do have practice limbs. You can see the darker skin tone. Of course, if I was to paint this limb full on, it would be darker than this. But this was just like a practice. You can see the pink feet. So that's what my ethnic painting looks like. So I have a kit set aside to paint ethnic. I think I'm pretty confident that I can go ahead and start in on a kit and paint it ethnic. Why haven't you sold a redhead? Because you know what? I never thought about it, to be honest. But now that you mentioned it, I will be honing in on mixing colors to make a redhead baby. Good question. Oh my goodness, Mama Pat's Nursery. I have been talking about you all night yesterday. I took apart the doll that you gave me, and we just reweighted the head. And so I loved how you weighted the body. And so what I did today, I was trying to weight one of my dolls similar to how you weighted the body with the glass beads in the middle. It don't quite feel the same, but you did an awesome job on that. So I thought that the head needs to be a little bit heavier. And so I was bragging all about your toddlers and your dolls. We took apart one of your creations. This is Mama Pat's Nursery, Mimi. She is the artist of Delilah, the baby that we were working on yesterday. We reweighted her. We did surgery on her yesterday. And this is the artist right here. She's awesome. I'm online. I'll be selling on Facebook on the Kansas page. That's where I'll be selling. You're so scared. Oh, don't be scared. It's okay. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Reborns. Let's see. Are the bodies full of fluff or silicone? They could have silicone pellets in them. They don't sell them anywhere anymore. They used to, Bountiful Baby used to sell silicone pellets. I do have silicone pellets, so if anybody wants their doll weighted with silicone pellets, I can do that for an extra fee because those are expensive. They were expensive. I can't wait! Oh my gosh! I can't wait! Min's mommy, I can't wait to see you. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have a couple people coming up to me and like, I see you from YouTube. Like, who are you? Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that you're gonna be at Kansas. 20 something more days. Can you believe it? We're down to the wire. Down to the wire. Mama Pat's Nursery, thank you. You're welcome, Mimi, but thank you. Your baby, I've been bragging all over your babies yesterday. It was all about you yesterday, basically, and how wonderful your toddlers are. Her toddlers are, oh my gosh. Yeah, so I was talking about how you're gonna come over someday and we're gonna have a painting party together. So I'll set up another table and we're gonna have a painting party. So you know how there is, what is this star day? Oh, the star means you're a member. So when you become a member, you can also gift memberships to people too. So all that means is I do membership live streams for members only. I do behind the scenes videos and more personalized videos. And then I answer your questions as well and help you with your reborning journey. Whether it be you want to start painting dolls or you're looking for a doll, I can help you with whatever you need. No, reborn dolls are not free. This is another job and they do cost money to make, and I wouldn't be making any money if I gave them away for free. You can't have one for free. But I probably will be doing one giveaway at my very own doll show, like my dolly get together. And I will keep you guys updated on that. I love this. I will subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. And to those who subscribed yesterday, welcome, welcome. I see you. And to those who joined us for a little bit of a for the regular live stream, thank you for joining. Come to Kansas Doll Show. There will be several chances to win an art doll there. Yeah, there's lots of art dolls that are going to be given away there as well. There's plenty to see there. Jen isn't selling any babies right now. Babies are going to the doll show. Yeah, that's where they're going. I love this so much, so much. Hi, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Ma'am, can't you hear me in chat? For people asking if she can give a free reborn, they are very expensive to make, and most artists spend days, if not a year, making these dolls. Thank you for that, Bree. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You can hear me. I can hear you. Are you? No, I am not. These are vinyl reborn. It's made out of plastic. It's okay. They're okay. They'll be just fine. Let's see. You got it wrong. This will be my first doll show. Oh my gosh! This is your first doll show! Yay! My first doll show. I've only been in the community for a couple of years. Well, welcome to the community. I fell in love with a Chase kid created, but missed out on him and was crushed. Oh my goodness, I believe it. Oh my goodness. Well, I can't wait for you to visit my table. I'm at table 26. And I can't wait for you to see all the rest of the babies there. It's so much eye candy. It's almost too overwhelming. It's so much to see. Can you have one? I don't have a giveaway going on right now. In the future, I may have a giveaway, but thank you so much for your interest in my babies. I can't give away a doll on a regular basis. If I was a billionaire, yeah, I could. That would be cool. Let's see. He came into just a baby head. Ooh, we're going to varnish. We're going to finish doing the varnishing process. That's what we're doing. How many do you make? Rebecca wants to know. That's a good question because over the years, I've been doing this for 21 years. By the way, I am Jen Len from Creative Newborns. I've been making reborn dolls for 21 years. And to be honest, it's probably hundreds of reborns. Hundreds of dolls I've made over the years. I recognize the painting style, and when I saw the first post on Kansas Doll Show Facebook, I was set and booked my hotel. Oh my gosh! That's exciting! Oh my gosh, I'm excited. That's exciting. Aw. Hello, JL. Hopefully I said your name right. Some babies take months to make. Yeah, it takes me literally a year to make because I work a full-time job. I work in the medical field. So I work a regular job and I make reborn dolls and now I'm doing YouTube. Are you blocked? No, you're not blocked. I see you, Susie. Into a full body silicone go anywhere from yeah, they go for about $3,000. Silicone dolls are about $3,000. Yeah, you're not blocked. I am a big fan of you can make it a baby doll for free. I would love to make a baby doll for free, but unfortunately I would go broke if I did that. Unfortunately, this is my job and I need to make money. I need to get paid for what I do. So this is what I do also for a living. So when I'm not at my regular job, I'm making reborn dolls and I'm doing YouTube. So I'm doing two jobs all at once. How much are those? They go anywhere. My average is $775. They can go from 120 all the way to 900, depending on what is done, like what's put into like the reborns, how much work is put into them. Hi from Arkansas. Jada, how are you doing? Good to see you all the way from Arkansas. Megan says, I will buy every single one from you. Thank you, Megan. That is so sweet of you. Aw. I bought my Gracie May a new outfit to wear to the show, Susie. I can't wait to see her and give her cuddles. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You only like closed eyes. I only like the eyes closed. It scares me too much. Yes, sometimes people get creeped out even more with the ones that have the eyes that are open. How much are they? They are, my average is $775 for a full-on art doll, and that's painted hair. They could go up to 900 and beyond if they're rooted, and depending on like their skin tones and what all the painting, how much work is put into the doll and how much the kit is. You do you, girl. Thank you, Casey. Good to see you. What time is it all? You all? 12:05 here. It is 12:05. Mm-hmm. Hello, hello. No, you did not get blocked. I see you. Let's see what I'm trying to think. See, it's hard for me to read names because of my TV screen is pixelated a little bit because of the way it's stretched out from my phone to my TV. But you are not blocked. It's the young girl lady. Hopefully I said your name right. Let's see, 12 a.m. This is what I'm giving this time to sleep. That face is beautiful. I'm creeped out right now. What the heck is going on here? Thank you for your honest opinion. I appreciate you. These are hyper realistic reborn vinyl art dolls. Thank you for scrolling in. Yeah, we can see you. Hello, hello. Act like a Karen. I got a Karen haircut. Oh my gosh. When I got I jumped all the way in and got my haircut. Got like what's called a it's called a what kind of cut is it? Pixie haircut. And somebody said to me, "Oh my gosh, Jen, you went for the Karen haircut. You look like a Karen." I got a Karen haircut. Um, but I tell you what, my hair, I feel much better with short hair. It's off my back. Hi, my name is Melina. Hello, I am Jen Len from Creative Newborns. Welcome into my live stream. Good to see you. Do you do silicone babies? No, I do not at the moment. I may give it a go after the doll show. I just may try it. But I think I rather just stick with the vinyls. But you never know. I just might just try to paint a practice face. Good night, lovely lady. Kiss the babies for me. Good night, Dejins. Dejaness. Hopefully I said your name right. Good night. Thank you for being here. Love you. Um, it's your girl, Addie. Hello to Addie. Please read my comments. You want one? Oh my God, looking to find this. Looking just to find this. Let's see. Nope, not real. They look real. Okay, what am I doing? Let's get started. I am finishing the varnishing process. You're subscribed? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. We forgot to do the top fans yesterday. I apologize for that. We didn't do the top fans. Who are our top fans? We'll check in the beginning and we'll check at the end. Addie is number 1. Let's see. Maureen is number 2. Susie is number 3. Thank you, top fans. Thank you for being here. That's the top commenter. So the more you comment, the more you move up on the top fan scale. It's kind of like a little game. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. You could go to the Kansas Doll Show. If you're not going to the Kansas Doll Show, you can order one from me from the Kansas site on Facebook. All right, let's get started. Paper glaze. This is paper glaze, and what this is used for is to make tears, to make the baby's eyes appear to be wet in the corners like tears. Also to make the eyelids look moist, like eyelids. And it's to make the lips look not wet but like shinier. So that's what that's for. So this is what that is for, and we put it inside the mouth, and we put some on the nails and make it a little bit shinier. Oh, you love my dolls? Thank you, Harper. Thank you. Oh, let's see. Can we see your face? Hello. You can see me. Look at my grandma. Look at my Karen haircut. I got a Karen haircut. Hello. Okay. Let's get to work on this baby. We're going to use these cute. These are just the most adorable things ever. These are actual makeup applicators. They're from Amazon, and these are the disposable ones, but they're actually little brushes, and these are. Let's see. I saw that yesterday. That's not nice. Okay, so I got one from you. You got a baby from me? That's awesome. Who did you get? You subscribed? Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Subscribe. Thank you. Thank you again for subscribing. You're going to sleep. We'll see you. Have a good night. You subbed to me for 2 years? Thank you. Yeah, we've been here for about 2 years. Yep. Unfortunately, my old YouTube channel got shut down 2 years ago, and we started this one. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. Go to sleep. Okay. I am going to help this person out. Thank you so much for being here, Sam. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm just going to help you on out of here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yes, I do. I make reborn dolls for 21 years now. You're so beautiful. Thank you. Hi, Zoe. Good to see you. Lisa is doing good. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Talk amongst yourselves while I do this. And I will turn up the music a little bit. And we're going to go disco dancing, right? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you. This is YouTube music for you. Yep, these are reborn dolls. They are hyper realistic dolls, and I've been an artist for 21 years. These have been around for a while, but dolls in general, let's turn this down. What the heck kind of music is this? Oh my gosh. Dolls in general have been around. I think I need more paper glaze. They've been around forever, since time began pretty much. Since humans have been around. Security team is monitoring. Please be. Thank you, Maureen. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. Let's go ahead and put some glaze in his eyes. This one is a boy, a baby boy. This is the Quimby Sculpt by Laura Lee Eagles. And I'm just putting little tears in his eyes. So it's going to make it look like his eyes are appearing to be wet around the corners. So I'm putting this on to make his eyes look more like our eyelids. Have that moisture look to them. So that's what we're doing now. I'm glad you're spending time with me. If you're just scrolling on in, I am Jen Lynn. Creative Newborns. I've been doing this for 21 years and I'm loving it. Welcome in. If you're just scrolling in and saying, what the heck are these? They're reborn dolls. They're hyper realistic. So these are just these have been around for quite a while. So doll kits didn't start coming out until 05, I believe, if I'm correct. Yeah, they started coming out in 05. And I'm pretty glad that I got to experience what it was like to make actual reborn dolls. And I'm going to be doing it again. I'm gonna make a special doll that is an actual reborn. So an actual reborn doll is a doll that is from a play doll that you get from what we used to have, Toys R Us, from the toy store, Kmart, Gold Circle, Hills. Those stores are long gone now. A lot of you have never heard of them before, but yeah, we used to get dolls, play dolls, and we would just take them apart. Yes, dismember them. And we make them even better. We make them more realistic. We strip the paint off of them. We sand down the molded hairlines. I'm talking about actual Behringer dolls. So they would sell the Behringer dolls. And then when I discovered Bountiful Baby, they were selling, all they were selling was the Behringer dolls. So we're going to put some up the nose here. I'm going to give this baby some boogers. People are coming in. What the heck is she doing? She's giving the baby boogers. I'm going to start drilling their noses again. Opening. It's called opening the noses. And what that does is it makes it even more realistic. So we put felt, like dark felt behind it inside the head. And it makes it look even more realistic. Some people even open the ears. I see a spot of, sometimes while the varnishing process is going on, little pieces of fuzz get stuck. Sometimes it's paint I will tell you that, oh, by the way, my dolls are painted with artist grade acrylic air dry paints, and that would be golden paints that I paint with. And Genesis is awesome. So don't let anyone tell you that Genesis is better than acrylic air dry paints, because both are good. Both are really good. But the trick is it's harder to paint with. It's much harder to paint with acrylic paints. It's safer though, but it's harder. You have to learn to paint very quickly unless you use retardant in your retarder in your paint retarder. Let's see. I saw another. There it is. Oh, thank you for loving my videos. Thank you. You're back. Hey, Grace. Good to see you. Thank you. And thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. Periodically, we'll be doing regular live streams. These are the TikTok type live streams. That's why I'm getting a lot of people in, because like people are scrolling in. They're just happen to be scrolling in. But welcome in. I get quite a few hundred people every time I do a live stream, so welcome, welcome. And like I said last night, you know, people who have never seen a reborn doll, technically this can save a life. So knowing that possibly I could be saving someone's life by them discovering these dolls and them getting a doll, and it helps them with their depression, anxiety, it's so well worth, you know, people coming in and saying not so nice things. I understand. I totally get it. You're wondering, what the heck is it? What the heck is it? And people are exposed now to these dolls, and I don't know of any other artist that is doing live streams. I haven't seen any of lately. I've seen one, but I haven't seen them in a while. And I don't know of any other artist that does live streams and are showing off their reborns on YouTube. Now, at TikTok, that's a different story. There's all kinds of people streaming on TikTok with their dolls. I don't like the atmosphere of TikTok, so I'm only there to just, you know, watch videos and shorts. I did try a couple live streams, and I don't know, I didn't feel too comfortable there. So I don't do any live streaming there. It's just different. I guess I'm just used to YouTube. Okay, so we need, I guess this one is all out of stuff, so we're gonna have to use the new paper glaze. We got a new bottle of paper glaze. Yes, I do know Kelly Maple. Does she do live streams? I've met her a couple of times. I met her in person a couple times. Oh, is she going to be at the Kansas Doll Show? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, her artwork, her painting has definitely come a long way. She is really pretty good at, especially her ethnic babies. Yep. Oh, Kelly Maple's going to be there. I'll be sure to say hi, but she's extremely shy. Very shy lady. But her videos say differently. What did you just stumble upon? What you stumbled upon was these are hyper realistic reborn dolls, art dolls. I am Jen Len. Welcome to my channel. I am an artist for 21 years. I've been making these for 21 years. Welcome to my channel. These dolls help people with dementia. They help people with loss of infants. They just help people in general who are just stressing out. So, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I'm finishing the varnishing process of a doll painting. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for joining. Have a good night. Yeah, I paint them, I put them together. So we're going to get a new brush. I put them together. I may try my hand at silicone, but I heard silicone is just very, it's, I know, you know, Susie. Tell us what you think of silicone painting, Susie, since you painted my Novali, which, by the way, if I have a hot minute, I will work day and night to get Novali finished rooted. I'm rooting her right now, and I want to bring her to Kansas Doll Show as my companion baby. Since I bought her last year, and I want to show her off. I just love her. I just don't like the powder that's on her. So does cornstarch feel different? I'll have to try cornstarch. Is cornstarch okay for a silicone doll? See, I'm asking you questions. So what we're doing is we're putting on paper glaze. It just makes the lips look like they're wet, you know, like moist. Moist. That's a special word. And the nose look like it has moisture. The eyes looks like it makes it look so the baby's eyes have tears. Wash her. Yes, cornstarch is fine. Okay. Does cornstarch feel different than the it's like that silica powder. It's like that made for silicone dolls. So do I just wash her with Dawn dish soap, right? See, I'm asking you questions. When you're putting them together, do you put wait? Yes, I do. I wait them to feel like a real baby. And that's what I was practicing today. I was practicing with the glass beads on weighting them, trying to get them. Somehow Mimi got them in the middle of the body where the doll is weighted really good in the torso. So I didn't take her doll completely apart to see because I didn't want to mess it up. So I left the torso of the baby exactly how she is, but I just re-weighted the head. I just weighted the head how I like it. Look at those lips. Now we're going to do the ears. Bit of the ears. Make them look like they have some moisture in there. I'm so glad, you know, part of me is really glad about Amazon. I can just order these disposable brushes. These are awesome. Glad that they have these so that we can throw them away whenever we're doing varnishing and stuff. So I'm just right now, I'm putting the paper glaze in the ears to make them look moistured. Gives it more like realism to it. And then by the time we're done with the hands and feet. We'll be ready. We will be ready for the eyelashes and pacifier. This baby, oh, we got to pick him a pacifier. Maybe you guys can help me pick him a pacifier. See what's available for him. We're going to give him a pacifier yet. I love his blonde hair. It came out really well, and I really love how I varnished his hair with the air dry. I wished I would have done it this way with the other babies. I mean, the other babies are okay, but oh my gosh, I love how this feels. I don't have to, and it's funny because I just ordered, Genesis products. They're not making them no more, including the, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Um, Including the thick medium. They don't make it anymore, so I usually use thick medium on the hair and the eyebrows, but now I can use the air dry as long as I varnish this really, really, really well with the heat set with the Genesis. This varnish will work really well on top of it. So you can use both air dry and Genesis on your baby. So getting back to what I was talking about, painting with the air dry paints, it's more difficult. It takes more skill to paint with air dry paints simply because you have to work fast. If you're not using any kind of retardant in your paint, it's just a additive. It's like a medium, any type of mediums that extends the life and makes drying time slower. Because with Genesis paints, you can, if you make a mistake, you can wipe it right off and start over again, which is the beauty of Genesis paints. You can just start it over again until you get it how you like it. But with air dry, you're stuck with it. And it's hard to strip off. You can strip it, but it's hard to do. I've tried before. I know. I've been there. All right. His head is done. Now we're going to do his little fingernails and toenails. Look at how cute you are. Part of the security. You'll be right back? Okay. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to yawn. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're back? Welcome back, Zoe. Oh, what are we doing now? Let's not bite. Let's not bite. Let's just ignore people. Yeah, just if you don't, yeah, just keep going with the happy conversation. Yeah, you're not alone. I'm so sorry. Are they just made to be hyper realistic? Sorry that found a channel. I'm so curious. Thank you, Live Outdoors. They're not only for that, but they're for dementia patients. These are the high end dolls. So this is a high end doll. So this is worth This is probably worth about $900 to $1,000 for this doll. But I usually sell them on the average of $775 because I'm trying to make it so that people can still afford my dolls. And I make versions that are much, much cheaper for children and for people who hold their dolls a lot, because these dolls do tend to, like the varnish can rub right off. I mean, not right off. It takes time. It can rub off over time, become shiny the more you handle the doll. These are meant for artistry, mainly for display and for occasional gently holding them and gently changing them, but they're really not meant to be played with or to change them all the time. You can't bathe them. These are display. These are for adult people, responsible or young responsible adult children or teenagers. So this stuff dries so fast. So these are hyper realistic, and these are the high end ones. So this one is a high end doll, and I do make lower end dolls, more for children and dementia people, people who have mental disabilities. I saw a lady on TikTok, very sweet girl. She's in her 20s. She has the mental capacity of a 5-year old. So she thinks like a 5-year old, and she's in her 20s. So, and she carries her reborn doll everywhere she goes. So, a person like her would probably require a low end doll, which would be just very light painting, some painted hair, um, some varnishing. But in general, those dolls, either way, they get shiny because they're handled so much. So, a high end doll that has all this painting on them, um, you could hold them and cuddle them. It just means that you can't be carrying them around everywhere, changing them all the time. Or they tend to get shiny. Um, I do have varnish that if they do get shiny, and I will do a live stream on Miss Faith. Miss Faith is real shiny on her feet because she's an older reborn doll. So I do have an older reborn doll that's getting shiny because she's older. She was reborn back in 2010, 09 or 10. So I will demonstrate on how to revarnish a baby so that they'll, look fresh, newer. So, so yeah. Sorry for the long question there. But this feels really nice. It's going to protect the hair better. And this, usually I use thick medium on this, but I'm really loving the flowy lines. It makes it look like it's three-dimensional. You have to look at it very, very closely to see it in light. It just looks really cool. Sorry for the long answer. I just like explaining thoroughly. Um, like a football before. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. So yeah, a lot of people who miscarry or get these dolls, either they get the hyper realistic one. It's really a person's choice. It just depends on if you want to pay the money for a hyper realistic for a doll that's high end. So that's the difference. There's low end and high end, and then there's like medium. So my high end dolls are 775, and the ones that are rooted are about 900 to $1,000. So that's a high-end doll that's both hair painted and rooted. So both hair painting, I do full hair painting and full head of rooted hair. That would be about $1,000. A doll that's just rooted would probably be about 900, and a doll that has hair painting is 775. And a low-end doll is a doll $125. Just get you a doll kit that has um, just basic blushing on the cheeks, like a kind of like a toy doll, basic blushing on the face, hands and feet, some very, very basic hair painting. So in the low end doll, that's like $350. Then you're getting some veining, you're getting nail tips, you're getting, let's see what else. You're getting a little more detail with a $350 doll. And you're getting just the basic hair painting. So it's, again, so how I explain it as, think of it as a brand new car. Even if you're leasing a car, I always use the example because I lease my car. So they say, here, this car is available. Okay, I don't know if that's a piece of dust or what. Well, anyways, they say, well, we have this model. Would you like a moonroof? Would you like a sunroof? It's going to cost you extra. Would you like heated seats? That will be extra. Heated steering wheel. So all that is extra. So I didn't get all of that, but what I did get is the sunroof, because I hadn't had a car in years with a sunroof. There's a spot on here that's bothering me. I did get the wireless charging, so I have wireless charging. I got, what else? The mirrors that they beep and blink when someone's behind you. I think all cars now, newer, brand new cars, because my car is a 2025. I think they all now have that thing in it, like where it stops. And my car almost feels like it steers itself. Hey, I got it. So it has assisted steering, so if you are going out of your lane, the car will steer itself back, and it's crazy because it feels like the car is pulling away from you. It feels, if you want to talk about creepy, that feels pretty creepy. That's very creepy. When you got a car that is pulling away from you and like it's steering itself. So I think that's standard. Something my daughter pointed out to me that I didn't know about, and I checked it out because, you know, my grandson. I bought my grandson a car seat and base, which I didn't know. I guess it's the law now that you have to have a base for your car seat. Didn't know that. I did not know that. Um, so I don't even know if that's true for reborns as well. If I get pulled over without a car seat base for one of the for my Duna stroller, I'll have to borrow my grandson's car seat. No, I bought my daughter a car seat with the base because my son-in-law, her husband told me it's now the law, which I didn't know. So I went ahead and I got one so that when I go to pick her up, we can go places and we have the legal car seat for him. So, what was my whole point? Man, oh, technology. Yeah, so there's these things in the back seat that says car seat, baby, infant seat. It says infant seat. And so the base of the car seat hooks into like a metal thing in your car, like so it's hooked to the frame of your car, which is interesting. So things change. Let me tell you, back in the day, I remember the old-fashioned car seats back in the day when they were just really from the 70s, 80 in the 80s. Back in the day when my mom's friends were having kids. How things have changed. I want to find one of those vintage car seats. So I'm going to go on eBay. I want to get a vintage swing. I want to get a vintage car seat. I want to get a vintage hospital bassinet if I can find one. I'd like to get one that's from the 50s. That would be cool. And then I would have like 4 like generations of hospital bassinets. So I have one from the 70s, one from the 80s and 90s, and then I have one from 2018. So, and that's this one right here. This one's 2018, this bassinet. So these are the newer ones that the hospitals are using. So if you know someone that's having a baby, these are the bassinets that most hospitals are using now. And so now eBay is flooded with used hospital bassinets. So if you're wondering where to get one, eBay, but they're expensive. So I'll just have you know. Or there's a lady at the Kansas Doll Show, and if I were driving there, I would take home, and I had a truck, I would take home a whole bunch of those. She's selling them. I guess her husband buys them from a company that buys them from the hospital. So the hospital sells them to, I don't know, to kind of like how it is with Gabe's or places like they get the stuff that Target and Walmart don't want anymore, and then you've got a store that sells the leftover stuff, if that makes sense. Hello, Linda. Good to see you. Hi, Ashley. Good to see you. And it always bothers my OCD about that fuzzy hair. There. There's always a piece of fuzz there. Hi, gang. Hi, Crystal. Are you giving this to anyone? Are you giving this to anyone? Yeah, whoever purchases this doll, yes. This baby will be going to whoever buys him. Um, I do make dolls. I've made dolls for family and friends for as a gift. They do make great gifts. So if you're ever thinking about painting a doll for a gift, it's a wonderful gift. A lot of people love these. My daughter's mother-in-law, she loves the reborn dolls, and I gifted her one year for Christmas, and she just totally loves that baby doll. Just try to get a piece of fuzz off of there, and it's very annoying. And I think I got it. Can't get every one of them. And that's another annoying thing is fuzz, and it happens a lot. Doesn't matter if you're painting with Genesis or the air dryer, you're going to get little hairs and fuzzies along with your painting. Let's have to do that. And I heard it's even worse with silicone dolls. I heard that drives people crazy. It's like, oh my gosh, all of the fuzz, it attracts fuzz and hair to it, and I think that would drive me crazy. But like I said, when I get time, I will try my hand at it and see how well I do. And if I can tolerate it, because I'm sensitive to everything. The price ranging is $125 to $350 for low-end art dolls, reborn art dolls, to the high-end reborn dolls are $775 to $1,000. So it depends in the prices, and then there's prices in between those. So once in a while, I'll have a boo-boo high-end doll like that I consider a boo-boo baby, and I'll sell it. So instead of selling it for $775, I'll probably sell it for $575, if that makes sense. So prices can be all over the road. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. You're doing the hearts? Awesome. Is it going to be silicone? No, this is vinyl plastic. These are vinyl dolls. My daughter is an artist, but she draws on paper and paints on canvas, but she likes to repaint babies too. She likes to repaint. Maybe she will do this someday. She's 12. Awesome, Crystal. Aw, tell your daughter, pursue her dreams. She can make good money doing it. I make pretty decent money doing this. And one day this could be her career. Some people doing this is their sole career. To me, it's too risky. Because I brought, where I used to work, at the place I used to work, I brought a reborn doll into work to show my coworkers. And the lady, my ex-coworker told me, what are you doing working here? You should be home painting these dolls and making like millions of dollars or whatever. I'm like, no, because uh, you can't sell dolls on a timely manner, if you know what I mean. Like my house payment, my electric bill is not going to wait for a doll to sell. If you know what I mean, it could take months to sell a doll. It could take almost a year to sell a doll. It could take tomorrow. It can take the next day. It just depends. I'm just a very fortunate person that my dolls sell pretty quickly. And I don't put out that many dolls simply because I do work at a regular job. That's why I work at a regular job, is because I get a regular paycheck every 2 weeks. And I can depend on that money to pay my bills with. My car payment. My car payment's not going to wait for a doll to sell, if that makes sense. So I just rather be on the safe side and work a regular job. I work in the medical field, which is awesome. It's always pretty much guaranteed work. Um, so I'm very blessed for that. It was a God sent job. A dream come true job, to be honest. I'm a very rare person that happens to like her job. I like all my jobs. And jobs can be challenging. And we found out tonight, didn't we? If Parrots is listening. Yeah, we went out to dinner tonight. And oh my goodness, the manager was not happy. And then I said to my son, we looked at each other and we're like, he needs to get a job that he enjoys. Or, well, not everybody enjoys their job. I get it. But he should get something that's less stressful. Jobs are always going to be work, but he should get something less stressful. And we're just thinking, we've got where I work, and I work on third shift. We're just so lucky. We got such cool employees. Like 90% of the employees are awesome, so we're very lucky in that department. So I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Because the scariest thing I ever had to do in my life was to quit the job I was at for 10 years. I was there exactly 10 years. I actually quit on my anniversary. Can you believe it? 10 years. Just, you never know what can happen, because I was doing the same job, and one day they took me off my job and gave it to somebody else, and then put me um, at another building cleaning a parking lot and dumpsters. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That's a slap in the face. I was just like, what? I was like, nope. I was like, nope. So always a tip, if you are at a job and you are having a hard time with your employer or employees, get your other job first before quitting the one that you're at. So that's what I did. I secretly went job shopping for a while. So I was job hunting for quite a while, a little while there, and then I found the job that I'm at now, which is, oh my gosh, so awesome. And one day I just said, I quit. I wish I could have just said I quit and walked out. One of the jobs I did, I remember one job. This was at a grocery store back in my 20s, back when I was a youngin'. I remember I was saying to them, I quit. They're like, what's wrong? Are you okay, Jen? I said, no, I quit. And I walked out. And then I went to the job that I was at for 10 years. But no, I gave my 2 weeks notice, but they were in such a hurry to get rid of me. They told me I could just leave then. Like, you can leave tomorrow if you want. I'm like, sure. Why not? We'll just give you your pay. And I'm like, all right. Man, the only great thing about the old job is they had a lot of vacation. I had 15 days. Oh, 15 days. 10 years equals 15 days of vacation days. And now, even though the job I'm at is really cool, the vacation days are kind of Oh, hello there. I don't understand what language that is, but hello, welcome in. Hey, Astrogen, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, you do have to pay for these dolls if that's what you're talking about. Hello, the person with the Chinese writing. Nehan Hao. Is that how you say hello in Chinese? Nehan Hao. I know they are reborns. There are names and their sculpture name. Just wondering who it is. I'm loving the blonde hair. Thank you, Busy Beth. Thank you. This is Quinby. Laura Lee Eagles Quinby. And I'm going to be rooting his eyelashes in just a few minutes and we're going to chat. Today's baby, by the way, is another Laura Lee Eagles baby. And I'm trying to think who this one is. I am very bad at sculpt names off the cuff. I'm horrible at it. But this one is a Laura Lee Eagles. I reborn her myself. She's a portrait baby of my daughter. That's Miss Stephanie. So we're going to wait for this to dry. And maybe while we're doing that, maybe we'll look at the baby. How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? How about that? Let's look at a baby. How about that? Move to France and you'll get all of August off. Oh, really? Why do they do that in France? That's cool. You're back. Hey, Mario. Good to see you. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is it something they just do? That would be cool. Uh, oh, you weren't talking about the dolls. Okay. You love him? Is he sold? He's going to sell at the Kansas Doll Show. Hopefully. If he doesn't sell there, he'll be available to the public on the Kansas Facebook page. So there's a seller's Facebook page for Kansas Doll Show. Make sure you go on Facebook and you go to the Kansas Doll Show group. Make sure you join that group. And us artists, whoever doesn't sell their whatever dolls are left over, gets put for sale on that page. So I will be putting a lot of my dolls, if I'll be putting them all there if they don't sell. Hopefully they'll sell. I'm hoping they will. I'm 10 years old, but I will be 11 in August. Oh, happy birthday to you, Zoe. Happy birthday. You'll be 19 next May 1st. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy 19th birthday. Um, yes, it is. It's based on my real daughter. It's a portrait baby of my daughter. It looks a lot like her, the sculpt does. So let's have a look. We'll have a look, and then we're going to root the eyelashes onto this baby, and then maybe we'll do some rooting on a silicone doll. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So let's put him there. It is a boy. He looks more like a boy with the blonde hair. Yep. Oh, I'm glad you found me too, Busy. Thank you for being here. You have a good evening too. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, if you guys are interested in the Kansas Doll Show, please subscribe to my channel. I will be taking you with me to the Kansas Doll Show and to the Ohio Doll Show. So make sure you are subscribed so we can go to the doll shows and see all the babies. Yes, I am feeling better tonight. I did some, what do they call it tonight? Shopping therapy. Retail therapy, is that what it's called? I did some retail therapy. I do feel better. Thank you. I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I was looking for a doll and oh, that can look like your baby. Yeah, those are portrait babies. Can you get me one baby? Unfortunately, I can't give them away. This is what I do for a living. I do appreciate you are interested in my babies. I probably will be doing a giveaway sometime at a meet and greet, like a dolly meetup. So, yeah, in the future I may be doing that. I'm not sure if you're talking about me. Thank you. Retail therapy, yeah. So I had some retail therapy, and if you were here during the beginning of my live stream, I was showing the clothes that I bought for the dolls for the doll show. And so yeah, I'm gonna start packing my suitcase. Isn't that crazy? I gotta start packing the dolls to ship to Kansas. No, I do not. I wish I could make that many dolls to sell. Let me play that again. There we go. Yeah, I wish I could make that many dolls to sell, but I work a regular job, so it takes me a while. Most dolls that I make are customs for good friends of mine and trusted clients. So maybe one day you can become a trusted client customer. So I have a lot of repeat customers. I'm very very grateful for that. So I have a couple here that I will be doing after the Kansas Doll Show already. So and I get booked up at the Kansas Doll Show. So a lot of times I come home with custom orders to do. So I'm very, very fortunate for that. Yes. If you're talking to me, Jen, yes, I do. I haven't been to California. That would be cool. I'd love to hang out with you in California. That would be fun. Jelly Bean says air airbrush it will get you more details. Thank you for your feedback on that. I prefer to hand paint my dolls because to me that's more artistry than airbrushing it. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. I know a lot of artists that do airbrush their dolls and they have figurines and they airbrush them, but I like hand painting them. Oh, thank you, Zoe. I appreciate you. I like your name too. Thank you. Jen, can we add two or more moderators? Can we add them? Well, I gotta consistently see them in my live stream to add them as a moderator. So if you guys are consistently in my live stream in the future, I will add you. Yeah, if I just met you, I haven't. I just met you today, so I will make you one in the future. Hand painting, yes. You're in Florida too? Cool. Yeah. And Zoe, you're only 10 years old, so I prefer adults to be moderators. No, I don't have a shop. Okay, let's see a baby. Let's while we wait for this one to dry. Let's move this on over, and the next thing you know, oh my gosh, we'll have a labor and delivery. Isn't that awesome? Awesome! Come here, Miss Stephanie. She has painted, she has a different painting style, so she's going to look a lot lighter. She's going to look pale. Because I paint like with more like pigments, so she's going to look a little more pale because my painting style was different. But there she is. This is my Stephanie. She's a portrait baby of my real daughter. In fact, she's wearing an outfit that she has worn before and all my kids have worn before. They wore this very same outfit. It's made out of terry cloth and it's got buttons. And she's got fully rooted hair. So this is what my rooted hair looks like. Ooh. Her hair, bedhead. My goodness. And I have no idea why my audio library is... Oh, there it goes. Why we're not playing the whole thing. Okay, wrong side. Or you could use a toothbrush as well. So this is a toothbrush. You can use a toothbrush to comb their hair with. Her hair is very fine flyaway. You can tell it's flyaway hair. And then you can comb her hair in all kinds of neat patterns here. I got to recondition all of the baby's hairs. All of their hair. I like hair painting. It does look realistic, but you don't have to worry about combing it or anything, but it doesn't stand up. I want to get down, I love how, I'm trying to think of the artist's name that does combi hair, but she does combi hair. I'm trying to think of her name. I'm pretty sure one of you guys know, one of my moderators knows who I'm talking about. She does a combi hair, and the way she does it, it's so realistic. And every time I try to do combi hair, it looks so fake. Hey, don't lead over. Don't go nowhere, child. I'm combing your hair. There we go. There's her little crown swirl. But I love this hair. Oh my goodness. So adorable. What's in the Bob Ross tin? It used to be mints. But now it's my rooting needles. These are rooting needles because we're getting ready to root some eyelashes. And I've got the mohair. And this is old mohair too, by the way. This is Cozy Baby Creations. I do believe they no longer make. I'm glad I got a whole big stash of them. This is mohair that is used. It's from alpaca. Let me see what it says. Spice Girl Yearling Mohair Cozy Baby Creations. eBay ID. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is from a long time ago. I don't think she makes this anymore, but this is some awesome, awesome mohair. And so I save that for my dolls. I save them for my, or if I'm doing eyelashes, but I've saved the Cozy Baby Creations for my babies. I don't do rooting too much, or if I'm doing a specialty doll. And so, yeah, look at how shiny that hair is, and it lays really nice. It lays really nice. It's not Cozy Baby Creations. It is called, it's right at the tip of my head. I'm trying to think of who they are. And they'll pop into my head any moment. And I'll just like, it's this, I remember the name. Oh my gosh. I'm on vacation and I decided to go to Florida. Awesome. I'm glad you were in Florida. I bet you it's really cool. Gabby says that's all I ask. That's cool. I'm still here just watching. That's okay. You could just watch. Sit back, relax, Paula. You're okay. Loki. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. Okay, what are we talking about? Yeah, let's see if we can get a playlist going. Because for some reason, YouTube stopped playing my playlist. I'm going to hit play all. There we go. So, yeah. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Yeah, this is a portrait baby of my Stephanie. Like I said, she is a Laura Lee Eagle sculpt. I don't know the name of the sculpt, to be honest. I should know it. I recognize it, but I for the life of me, I'm horrible at names and remembering names. But I'm sure Astral Jen would know. Thank you very much. Your child is very cute. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, this is a portrait baby. She looks a lot like my Stephanie. So I pick a sculpt that looks like my real baby, and then I'll make a baby from there. Stephanie actually did not have hair like this. Her hair was actually a lot lighter, but I decided to give her darker hair. It's Stephanie with darker hair, but it's really cute. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. You want her, him? Yeah, this is a baby girl, so this is my Stephanie. Yeah. And so she came out pretty good. Actually, I took her head. I know it sounds pretty morbid. I took her to the 2019, so that tells you how old this doll is already. She's already about 5 years old. I took her to the Rose Doll Show to root her in Jacqueline Kramer's class. So you can see there's some reddish hair in there that I started off with rooting. Her rooting is so beautiful, and I was watching her root. You can see some of the red hair that's in here. It's so fine. And the way she roots, it drives me nuts. I don't think I can root like that where you're doing one at a time. She's doing one teeny tiny hair at a time, very meticulously doing one hair at a time. I missed a message. Oh, you're just gonna have to retype it in. Sorry. Um. Okay. Let's see if this one is ready for rooting yet. So we're gonna go ahead and root the eyelashes. That's a good weird. I know a lot of people think that reborn dolls are weird, but to me, it's a good kind of weird. They're strange. But to be honest, there are women who collected dolls for many, many years, forever. Dolls have been around, porcelain dolls, but it's just the vinyl baby dolls that are basically the reborn, like the sculpts have um, that they came out with. Yeah, it's different, but there's always been the Behringer dolls. I love the way her hair looks in the back. I was just looking at how nice and cute it looks in the back. How soft. Yeah, I definitely going to root. I still got to make a portrait baby of my son. I have two kits that look like him, and I'm going to be rooting him as well. Rooting takes me forever. So, yeah, I'm going to try to finish rooting my silicone doll. Now, rooting a silicone doll is a whole different thing. It's so much easier to root vinyl. It's easier to paint vinyl than it is a silicone. Now, I personally have not painted a silicone, but I've rooted several silicone dolls before. Yeah, this outfit here is very vintage. This is like 25, 26 years old. So all my children, my daughters at least, because this is more girly, my three daughters have worn this very same sleeper. This is a vintage sleeper from 2000, probably from 1999 to be honest. This is probably from 1999. Let's see. Yeah, these are reborn dolls. Nope, not a horror movie. These are just plain old reborn dolls. But they do, if you look up the Twisted Beanstalk, she does make like the monster dolls, the vampire dolls. So there's different alternative dolls. There's fairy dolls. There's a whole different types of dolls. Yep, whole bunch of different types of dolls. Let's see. Any more questions? Let's see. More saying reborn. Yeah. So technically, these dolls, because this was painted from a kit, these are more like art dolls. So I'm moving more away from the word reborn because reborn dolls are dolls that were toy, like the Behringer and the City Toy dolls. Excuse me. Ashton Drake Galleries dolls, um, Paradise Gallery dolls, people who have reborn dolls that were like originally, toy dolls. Um, we're moving away, definitely away from them, and we're painting mostly the reborn doll kits now. So reborn dolls are actually dolls that were regular dolls, and then you just redo them. It's reborn. These have not been like reborn. They have been painted, rooted and weighted, so they're not reborn, they're just been created, they're art dolls. So I'm trying to move away from calling these reborns because really they're not. Let's see, most would not be familiar with reborn dolls. Yeah, so a reborn doll, and I'll go on and do a live stream next time and talk about reborns versus art dolls, because these are technically art dolls. They're not a reborn doll, but they're just like a blanket statement. Whenever you have a stomach ache and you are, like say you got the stomach virus, they blanket statement is a flu. Because I remember them telling my husband in the emergency room once, because he went to the emergency room because, oh my gosh, he got so sick and he ended up having the stomach bug, which they call it the stomach flu, but technically the flu is in your chest. It's more like in your chest. Ah, thank you, Harper. I appreciate you. You think you're going to buy one? Yes. If you want to buy a reborn doll, head over to reborns.com. And they sell all authentic dolls. I do highly suggest buying authentics only because it supports the sculptors who sculpt these. They work very hard in sculpting these babies. So I highly, highly recommend going with um, authentic babies and reborns.com. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yep, it's a doll. Just a doll. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's see. Nope, it's not Down syndrome, but they do come out with doll kits that do have Down syndrome, various birth defects. Some Chinza dolls made a doll that's conjoined twins. Other artists have made dolls that have cleft palates. There are a couple Down syndrome babies. So yeah, there are Down syndrome sculpts out there. I think Pebbles is one of them. And I don't know the rest of them. Oh crap, I thought it was real. Yeah, she looks really real. This is a portrait baby of my daughter. She is a realistic, hyper realistic art doll. Yep. Poor baby. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. No, she's not poor baby. She's a cute baby. Now you can tell the difference between my painting. Like, she looks pale. She looks pale compared to how I paint them now. Look at how pale she looks. She looks very pale compared to this one. This one probably looks a little too red. I think I'd gone overboard, to be honest, with this one. This one looks more like porcelain. So a porcelain doll would look more like this one. So this one here, I think I went overboard on his blushing. But he'll be okay. Some babies are redder than others. Every baby has a different skin tone. But I can't wait to hone in on my African American skin tones and ethnic skin tones. I can't wait to hone in on that. Let's see. That means your daughter is beautiful because that baby's so beautiful. Thank you. Yes, all my daughters are beautiful. I have 3 lovely daughters. Yep. Unfortunately, they were not into dolls like I am. Like back in the day when they were little girls. My Lauren that just had a baby, she was a little bit into dolls, just a little bit. She had her favorite one named Julie, and that was about it. And she wasn't into Barbies or anything like that. I don't know really. I don't really remember what all she was into, but she really wasn't. But when she was like a preteen, they were into them silly bands. You remember the silly bands? She was into the silly bands and all the little trends. They were into the what was that called? The squishies. They were into making the out of glue and borax, and it stuck to my ceiling. So I actually have remnants of that stuff when they accidentally, because we got very low ceilings here, right above me. So our ceilings are very low in this room. And so they accidentally got slime, that's what it's called. They got slime on our ceiling. So they were into slime. They were into artwork. Mainly my daughter Lauren, she's an artist. And she became a cartoon artist. And she had her own channel, by the way. It's still there, Animal Jam. Check it out. Um, she doesn't do YouTube anymore. Of course, she's a full-time mommy, but she was an artist, and she still is. She's a wonderful artist, and she did cartoons for a little while. She did one of my YouTube outros for me, or intros. She did one of my intros for me. And then Stephanie, she's good at singing, so she's into music. She's more into the music. But she was into the silly bands and the slime too. So both of them are like my twins, because both of them, whatever one was into, the other was into as well. And they both were like, they still are like best friends. So I'm glad. I'm glad to have kids that are just, they're close. They're very close, which is cool. Oh, you love my videos. Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you to the new subscribers. If you hadn't subscribed yet and you enjoy this kind of content, please make sure you do subscribe. We are going to a doll show. First, we are going to, I have to look that up, what date that is, Ohio Doll Show, the Northern Ohio Doll Show. Make sure you're subscribed so that I can take you along with us. And we're going to see all the vintage babies. That's where I get my vintage dolls. So that rack that you've seen that I had my vintage babies, that's all I'm going to collect as far as vintage babies goes. And the rest are going to be reborn dolls. So, yeah. So go to the doll show with me to collect some new vintage babies. And then it's the Kansas Doll Show, and I will be going live from my table to show you the point of view from my table at the Kansas Doll Show. I'll take you on a walkthrough and show you all the vendors and all their dolls, and oh my goodness, you're going to be just so overwhelmed. It's eye candy. It's wonderful. It's like dreamland. And a lot of us, we look forward to going once a year. I wish I can go Dolls of the World. So maybe next year I can do both. But I can't do vending at both. So I'll have to probably do vending at Kansas and then maybe just go to Dolls of the World just to be, a regular spectator there. But I heard Dolls of the World, I heard that doll show is really, really a nice doll show run by Bobby Barefoot of True Borns. So True Borns runs that doll show. Do I work in a NICU? No, I don't. I used to have one of those incubators. So the guy that sold me this bassinet, I'm going to ask him if he has the plastic part to an incubator that I can have, or not have, but buy. That I can buy it. So very good customer service. So I bought this on eBay. They do sell hospital nursery equipment. It's quite pricey, I'll have you know. It's well worth it for like my YouTube videos, for my pictures, for props and stuff. So, and they look really cool. I have other bassinets in the other room. I collect them. So I'm one of those strange people. I collect the odd things like hospital bassinets. And now that a lot of hospitals are getting rid of their bassinets because they're moving on to these newer types of bassinets. No, it's not a real baby. This is a hyper realistic reborn doll. I'll put you a little bit more towards the baby. A little bit of me. Don't quite want to see me. I look like, ugh. Thank you, Barbara. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? Oh, yes, they are beautiful. I'm going to have to say so myself. All three of my daughters are beautiful. If my daughters are watching, you're beautiful, which I doubt it, because is it wait, what time is it? Holy moly. 1:22 a.m. Holy moly. They're definitely in bed. They all got work in the morning. And maybe my daughter with the baby is up. And my other daughter has a baby to take care of. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a beautiful work. Thank you. THVKOOK. Thank you. Is it real? Nope. These are hyper realistic reborn dolls or art dolls. You have to go to bed now. Good night, Zoe. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yep. Good night. How much? A doll like this would be about 1,000. About 1,000. Because she has very, very intricate rooted hair. And her painting is very intricate, even though she is. I'm really enjoying her more of a pale tone. And she's more like my skin tone, so I want to try to get back to painting my reborns this skin tone. Now, the ones that they look really, really, really super red compared to this one. This one looks really red. Really, really red. It's just born, you know how babies are very, very pink when they're born. So it's to mimic a baby that's just born. They're very, very pink. And this is like my third blonde. I think this is my third ever blonde hair baby. And somebody did say, paint a redhead, which I need to do. I do need to paint a redhead baby. So that will be my next to figure out the colors for that, to paint a realistic ginger baby, redhead baby. Oh yes, the yes, it's Sunday, so we got a nicer crowd. Even if they were being mean today, I'm in a much better mood today. I got proper sleep. I um, ate well today, and I did retail therapy, shopping, and we went out to dinner. So I had a good time with my family, and so yeah, and I'm getting ready for the doll show. Yeah, I mean, everybody gets those days where just, like, oh man. Everybody has them. Don't put it out there, Maureen, because now you put it out in the universe. Here comes the trolls. Yes, I do make them. I do make them. Let's see. Let's see. I'm new, but I subbed and liked. Oh, thank you, Jelly Beans. Thank you. Thank you for all the new subscriptions. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Woohoo! Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. We also have memberships available. I'm going to start making more content for our members and do member lives only. And I'm going to be doing behind the scenes. So yeah, I'll be doing a lot of things behind the scenes. One of them is I'm rearranging my all my reborn doll kits, so I'll probably do some videos on that as well and show you what it looks like in my new storage room. So I'm making the photography room now into a storage room, a supply room. So I'm making that now into my supply room. I don't do much portraits anymore. I'm not really into it. So my camera, my phone here, the cameras are so well advanced that I can use some continuous lighting or sunlight and do portraits with my phone. And my phone does a beautiful job. In fact, my daughter's husband, when he was a senior in high school, I did his senior pictures with this phone, and they came out really nice. Surprisingly, they came out really, really nice. No, it's not a real baby. No, just a reborn, just an art doll, hyper realistic doll. They're called reborns as well. Even though it's not a true reborn. I'm trying to get away from that term. Did you lower the prices or what cause I am not getting one? I have my own money, but I am not going to get one like that because it's a lot of money. True that. They are a lot of money. I agree with you there. But they cost a lot of money to make. So the kit itself is $130. So the kit itself is $130. Then you're buying all the clothes for it, and you're getting all the accessories and everything that goes with the dolls. What's cost the most is your time and your talent. So you're paying for the artist's time that takes to make the doll, and you're paying for their talent. So you're paying for my artistry. So it's kind of like Andy Warhol. If anybody knows who Andy Warhol is, his artwork goes for millions of dollars now. But back in the day, they even went for like a couple $1,000s, which was a lot of money back in the 60s. Um, but something about Andy Warhol. I watched a documentary on him, but doing Campbell soup label things. He just took Campbell soup labels and put them on a thing and sold for a couple $1,000s. So people appreciated that kind of art. So it just was it's in the eye of the beholder art. So these are art as well. These are creations. So they go from blank kits, and I can't reach that one over there, but they go from blank kits to a full on reborn like this, especially the rooted ones, very meticulously rooted. So the hair is about 1 to 2 per per follicle. I don't do the individual hairs. There are some artists that do the individual hairs one by one. I do 1 to 2 hairs, no further than that. Very, very expensive. The hair itself is like about $80 an ounce of hair. It's a lot of money, a lot of money. Glass eyes are about $100 for the very, very, very professional eyes. Good night, Levi. Good night, Lexi. Good night, Lexi. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Yes, redheaded curly baby. I would like to do one day. That would be nice. Yep. That would look really cute on the 3 month Joseph. That's probably as big as I would go. I'm not into toddler dolls, but as big as I would go would be 3 month Joseph. Is how big I would go, and I'd probably do the open eyed one because he's a bigger baby. Bigger babies tend to be more awake than the newborns. So yeah. Hello. Um, Strawberry blondes are your favorite. Now let's see. And you have your security team enforcement. Thank you, Maureen. It's like the olden days. Like the olden days. Do you remember the time that somebody dropped a $500 super chat? Somebody random came into our live stream. Oh, this was 5 years ago. 6 years ago, I think. This was before COVID happened. Man, my live streams were doing so well. Some generous person came in and dropped a $500 super chat. And I was like, what? Remember that? I think you guys were there. You were all there. Jen, I think you were there. We were all like, what? What? Who's that? Is that real? Is that really real? And that's pretty cool that somebody just comes in and drops super chats like that. I think that's awesome. I want to start doing that actually. I think that would be fun. I'd love to make content like that actually. There is a person that makes content where they just randomly give money away to people for helping out other people. I like those kind of channels where people they don't have to help you, but they come over and offer to help you, and then they give them some money for helping them. I think it's pretty cool. Good night, Harper. Good to see you. Let's see. Hey, Brenda, how are you doing? Yep, it's a baby doll. Yep. Let's see, I'm making a nursery in my house for my baby so I can do lives. Maureen, that is awesome. Yes. Now that all my kids are moved out, I have this whole upstairs. So I'm very blessed. I have 3 rooms up here. There's 3 bedrooms up here. I have all 3 rooms and the bathroom up here. So I'm very super blessed. I'm going to have my brother-in-law come over and paint the walls a nice sage green. I think like a nice earth tone colors. So as soon as I get back from the doll show, I'm going to take some of that money and I'm going to pay him to start painting upstairs here and start fixing up the walls because we have issues with condensation up here. Our house has issues with that. So I'm going to have him fix that, fix the bathroom ceiling and everything. That is cool. I can't wait to see it, Maureen. Nope, not a real baby. No, it's not real. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's a compliment. When people say they're creepy, It's a compliment because they look really real. What are you doing? I am talking to you guys live. I am Jen Len of Creative Newborns. Hello. I've been making these dolls for 21 years now. I am the artist of Creative Newborns. Welcome into my live stream. Thank you for scrolling in. I appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Let's see. Yep, nope, nope, not a real baby. It's a doll. Yes, Maureen, yes, they do. So Bob Ross, so you're talking Bob Ross. There are painters out there who probably can paint better than Bob Ross. Bob Ross is awesome, but just because of the name is on it, it sells. It's like a brand. And I hope one day to become popular enough that my name will become a brand. And my dolls sell for a good price. But for the doll show, my normal prices, like this doll would be like around 1,000. Um, I sell them cheaper at the doll shows just to make it more fun for the people who are, there looking at all the dolls, and so they can buy other artist dolls and they can buy other accessories. So we make it fun for them. So that's just like an unwritten rule, in my opinion. It's an unwritten rule to, to sell them more affordable at the doll shows. That's another perk of going, because you're paying all that money to travel there. You're paying to get into the show, and so it costs money to go to these doll shows. So the last thing that us artists want to do is make it extremely expensive to buy a doll. So because I do know Jacqueline Kramer, she's very nice. But she was selling her dolls at her normal prototype art. She's a prototype artist, which is awesome. But she was selling them at, like her normal prices, and none of them sold because, you know, you want to make it just a little more affordable. You can just knock off the price a little bit just for the people going. Now, if I had a website, outside, oops, we're live again. Selling outside the shows, then yes, they are at their regular price. Yep, not just a doll, hand painted work of art. Yes, they are. They are works of arts. They're hand painted. They are meticulously rooted, meticulously painted. All the little veins up on. Did I do little capillaries for this little guy? I don't know. Did I? I don't think I did. I didn't. Oh my gosh, I didn't for this one. But normally I do. Little capillaries, all the veining is just meticulously planned out. And some of the mottling that I can't get in with the sponge, I hand paint them on very carefully onto the face. And so, yeah, every little detail, all of the creasing is just meticulously painted and, brought to life. And so, yeah, and they're weighted. So she's about 5 pounds. You can tell she's weighted like a real baby. See, her head falls backwards, and I weight them so that they are definitely. She's a little too floppy. I may end up doing surgery on her and giving her a little more weight. She's a little too floppy. So we're probably going to give her a little more of the polyfilled. She needs a little bit more. But she's very, very, very floppy. And you want them at a good, this is a good way to teach how to burp your babies. You know how you sit them up to burp them. Now, from this angle, you would think she's really realistic looking because of her rooted hair. She looks so real like that. Let's see. Bye, Rika. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, Tia. Good to see you. I just can't get it. I will never make sense to me. Some people it doesn't. Some people it doesn't make sense. Doll collecting has been going on forever. These are just different types of dolls. These are hyper realistic dolls. So women have always collected the realistic porcelain dolls, and I've always loved dolls. The more realistic, the better. I loved how realistic they look, and these are just another type of doll. These are hyper realistic in their art. These are pieces of art. They're not meant to play with. So, you know, you don't play with these dolls. We do hold them. You can gently hold them. Her varnish is holding up very well because I'm not, I don't hold her too much and I don't change her too much. But I will be changing all my dolls here on YouTube. I like changing them for you guys and having a chat. And therefore, um, you can revarnish them in the places that are getting shiny. And I'll demonstrate that on the next live stream. Because Miss Faith Ann needs some more varnish. Yeah, some dolls are 1,000, so they go about 1,000 to 2,000 for a doll like a prototype. This doll would be about $1,000 because of her rooting. It's meticulously rooted in her painting, so a doll like this would be close to $1,000. Um, so if you're looking for a silicone dolls, those dolls are $3,000, and they're very realistic simply because the full body ones, they're just completely silicone. Not only do they look realistic, they look very realistic when you know, they don't wear it when they're not wearing clothes and they're just wearing a diaper, then they look really realistic. Those type of dolls are really good for training purposes, for photography, for newborn photography. They're good for um, learning how to change diapers, learning how to hold a newborn. These are good as well in learning how to hold a newborn, just simply because, you know, the head falls back and forth. You just got to learn to hold their heads. So these dolls are really, really good, and somebody did point out they're good for movies and TV shows. Depending on what a show wants to pay for a reborn doll or a silicone doll, you can get away with a reborn doll holding them on a TV show like this, and they look real from a distance. You know, when holding a baby, you know. I do have a baby Jesus. It is the Behringer doll. He is the shy face, and he played Jesus at a local church that we used to go to. And so he's retired now. He's a retired doll, but he is the shy face Behringer. And I always called him Jesus simply because he played Jesus at a local church. He did a good job. He played other, like a Easter play. He played in other plays, and like in situations where a couple had a baby or whatever. So that doll, that Behringer doll, the shy face, filled in for those roles as well. So he is a retired actor. So I have a famous actor doll in my collection, and I reborn him. Okay. There she is. Hey, Elois. Is it Elois or Elos? Hey, Jean. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Doing much better today. I had some retail therapy today. Had some retail therapy today. Got better sleep. I slept. If I sleep too much, it's almost like not getting enough sleep. If that makes any sense. So you know. Um, What is your shop called? May I ask mom or dad to buy me one birthday because birthday is in 5 months? Well, happy early birthday to you, Kaya. Um, I don't have a shop. I don't make enough dolls to have a shop. So if I did, I would have a shop. But I sell mainly at the doll shows, and then I sell them on. I'll be selling them on the Kansas site. Whatever dolls that don't sell. I just realized I'm rubbing her back. But they feel so real. I Whatever dolls do not sell will be available there. So she does not have a shop. Let's see, subscribe button at the top. Thank you. Yes. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, go to reborns.com. I would recommend that. go to reborns.com. They have them for more affordable than what my dolls are if you're a beginner collector. Hello to Elizabeth. Nope, it's not a real baby. This is a hyper realistic. She is a hyper realistic art doll, also known as Reborn dolls. This baby's from Laura Lee Eagles, and I'm trying to think of her name, what the sculpt name is. It's bothering me. But here she is. She's a portrait baby of my daughter, so this is a portrait baby. Her face looks exactly like my daughter, so I picked out this sculpt to represent my daughter. So, and she's wearing an outfit that my daughter actually wore when she was a baby, so this outfit's like 26 years old. So she's a hyper realistic baby. So yeah, it's good training purposes, and you want to learn how to burp them and how you like put them on your shoulder. You can put them on your shoulder as well, and you can turn their heads. Let me turn you a little towards me. If I can get it to turn. See, you can hold them on your shoulder like this. They're very comforting when you're holding a baby. It is comforting. This is what dolls do for people, is that they are very comforting when you're holding them. My mom had several baby dolls like these. I love the way you, aw, thank you. Love you, really rock the doll. It's real. My mom did that too. She was, when she was alive. Thank you, sweet memory. Oh, Marilyn, thank you. Oh, thank you for sharing your memory. Oh, thank you for that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're very, very soothing. And, you know, whenever I get a minute, basically, when I hold my, anymore, because I'm so busy, um, I'm holding the dolls when I'm on live stream with you guys. So that's when I'm holding the dolls. Any other time, I work a regular job and I'm doing things around the house. Even though your children are growing up, they still need you. So I was with my grown children today. We did some shopping. And so, yeah, even though when they're grown up, they still need you. Yep. Um, this is like a real baby. That's crazy, bro. Thank you for the positive comment. I appreciate you, RA. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's an art doll. I appreciate that's a good comment. Yeah, because a lot of people come in and it's understandable. I do understand. Like, oh my gosh, that looks so real, and it freaks people out. It tends to. I have no idea why, but to me, the more realistic, the better. You know, as long as they're not the zombie babies. um, thank you. I appreciate that. Good night, Barbara. No. Mm-mm. Let's see. I am Jen Len. If you're talking to me, if you're just scrolling in, I am Jen Len of Creative Newborns. I've been making babies just like these for 21 years, and I'm still loving it. Thank you for being here. I'm glad I came across the channel again. How's the baby? The baby's because I get love to keep up great work. Oh, thank you, Candy. Thank you. If you're talking about my grandson, he's doing good. He's growing like a weed, as babies do. So next time I'll see him, he'll probably be walking. I don't see him that much. I don't see him as much as I'd like to. But when I do see him again, I love spending some quality time with him. Yeah, they grow. He's just growing so fast. Just growing, 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 growing. Yes, it is a baby. Yes, it is. It's a reborn. It's not a reborn. Well, it's a hyper realistic art doll, also known as reborns. Your local weirdo. I love that name. I'm going to give you credit for that one. That's a good name. I love that. Your local weirdo. I like it. That's a good name. I got a good laugh out of that one. I'm going to turn this way so you can see her more. And you can see her face. Here, we'll turn her the other way. And you can turn her head this way, and then she'll face you guys. There we go. How's that? She can look at you guys. Candy says, can I pay you in installments? I'll give you my route information. This is awesome. Your work is awesome. Thank you, Candy. Yeah, never give out your routing number. No, you don't want to do that. This baby is my personal baby. She is a custom for me. She is my portrait baby of my daughter, so she's my daughter. My real daughter didn't have this much hair, but I enjoyed rooting her so much. She ended up getting darker hair. The dolls that I'm selling are at the Kansas Doll Show. So if you are in and around Kansas, I'll be in Wichita, Kansas for over the Labor Day weekend. So if you're close to there, try to make it. If not, go to Facebook, go to the Kansas Doll Show page, and I'll be selling whatever dolls are left over. So whatever dolls that haven't sold will be sold there on Kansas. And chances are I may be tempted to even keep those babies. I might keep them. You never know, especially Charlie. Oh my gosh. Let's see. We'll be okay. If you gotta go, my moderation, you've gotta go. You gotta go. Yeah. Hot flash. Hot flash time. You see me turning red. Woo! If you see me turning red, it means hot flash. I forgot to turn on my fan. Look at how red I'm getting. Holy moly. Okay, we don't want to see me getting a hot flash. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Time for some water. Well, at least I only had a few today. Some days I'm having hot flashes all day. Did you see the viral video of the lady that was having a hot flash at a football game? Her head was steaming. It was so funny. That would be totally me. There was steam coming off of her head. She was having a hot flash. That would literally be me. Honestly, it would. Okay, get some water. I really wanted one of these dolls after my miscarriage. So interesting to see you make them. Thank you. And I'm very sorry to hear about your miscarriage. Let's see. Is it Natalea? Hopefully I said your name right. I tend to butcher names. And a lot of these, a lot of the writings are broken up because of the screen on my TV. But I'm sorry to hear about that. But yeah, we make these babies. A lot of women who have miscarriages find that these dolls are comforting to hold. And so, yeah, so, probably we'll touch on the controversial subject of stillborns, people who have stillborns. Lately, and I didn't look them up, but on TikTok, there's like the whole stream, like the whole thing is flooded with like shorts of people with their stillborn babies. And so I was actually studying these videos of the babies who are stillborns, and they look nothing, and reborns and stillborns look nothing alike. So if when people say that they look like babies that have passed away, they look very much alive, where you can tell that a baby that has passed on looks passed on, because the coloring is way off and everything. And I feel so sad, and I don't know why TikTok. I did not look those up, and they put videos out in front of you. But yeah, I am sorry to those who have miscarriages and stillborns, and these do help people. But some people who have had miscarriages and stillborns, it doesn't help. It makes the situation worse for them. So it could be triggering, and that I totally understand. So if it's triggering, I do apologize if you're a person who has lost a child and this is triggering to you, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to trigger anybody. Um, I personally had all my babies were, all my babies were living. I didn't have that. But I still enjoy reborn dolls because, or the art dolls. And I make them. So it's kind of like giving birth to my art. So holding a piece of artwork, especially when I'm finished, when I'm done assembling them and everything, and you're holding your artwork, it's amazing to look at all of that hard work that you put in. It's almost like having a baby, like growing, not growing a baby, but you know what I mean. It's like making a baby, but painting them. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, they are meant to look real. Let's see. Okay, sweetheart, thank you. I'm just exhausted. Everybody, please behave yourselves and be polite. Paula, you have a good night. Thank you for being here. You go get some rest. Don't worry about me. You have done enough. So you go get some rest. You can just keep the live stream on if you want just to listen in. But if not, good night. Sorry, I gotta burp. Sorry about that. But thank you for being here. You have a good night. Good night, Paula. Good night, Paula. Sorry, I was too busy gabbing. Show the face. This is the face of a reborn. My face? Hello. Hi, baby. Welcome to the world. Yes, she was born 6 years ago. This is a 6-year-old doll. This doll is 6 years old. So she was born in 2019, right before COVID. Man, I had a whole good thing. I had a good thing going with Yvonne Nather. She is another prototype artist, and I was honored that she invited me to her booth to paint alongside her uh, hair painting. So she does hair painting in Genesis, and I was going to do hair painting in acrylic air dry paints, and we were going to demonstrate the different types of paints and how we do hair painting, and that would have been an honor. Oh, it was my dream come true, shattered by COVID. It was shattered because that was the 2020 doll show. Everything got canceled. And then ever since then, the Rose Doll Show was not the same anymore. No. So, in fact, Bountiful Baby sold it back to the original owners of the Rose Doll Show. You thought it was a real baby? Thank you. That's a compliment. Thank you. I know somebody said the same thing to me at a restaurant. Uh, can you order one? I am not making customs at the moment. I'm selling them at the Kansas Doll Show. So if you're in Kansas, I'm selling them in Wichita, Kansas at the Kansas Doll Show. I am in Cleveland, Ohio currently. I live in Cleveland, Ohio, and the show is in Kansas. But whatever babies that do not sell will be available on the Kansas site. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's a compliment. You thought it was a real baby too? Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Charlotte. So adorable. Thank you. She's beautiful. Thank you. You going to cry? Oh no, don't cry. I don't want you to cry. Mm-mm. That's amazing. I should get one for my son and daughter. Ah, maybe I'll get the real thing. There you go. Maybe they'll want a real one. Yeah, they hold really realistic. She's weighted like a real baby. You can tell she holds really realistically. This is a portrait baby of my daughter. Her face looks just like my daughter, just the way her face looks is a newborn. But she didn't have this much dark hair. I just went nuts ruining her. I just went nuts and crazy with that. Um, hey Maria, how are you doing? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that I lost my boy at 8 months. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Shakia. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, sometimes if you get a reborn, it can help you. It does never. We do realize they don't replace real babies, but they do help in the grieving process. Reborn dolls do. I definitely will. Yes, I do. I make them. If you're just scrolling in, I am Jen Lynn of Creative Newborns. Welcome to my channel. I hope you subscribe. I've been making these dolls for 21 years. Since 2004. That was my first reborn. So that's when I've been making them. Welcome, welcome to my channel. I hope you subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you again for hitting that like. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, I'm making art dolls for the doll show. Yep. Can you show some of the things you do? Like what? The doll, as far as dolls? Earlier, if you scroll backwards in this live stream, I was finishing the varnishing process of the baby over here we were working on. So I'm gonna do um, his eyelashes next. I'm gonna do that off camera because then I'm gonna install his pacifier at the same time. Is that a fake baby? Yes, it is. It is a fake baby. It's an art doll. It's a hyper realistic art doll, also known as reborn dolls. Yes. Interesting things. You're so welcome. Mike says, is it a boy or a girl? I don't know because I just joined. Can you tell me? Mike says, this is a baby girl. This is a portrait baby of my daughter. So this is Miss Stephanie. Yeah, she's a portrait baby of my daughter. And then next time we'll have I'll show you the other portrait baby of my other daughter. And I have a portrait baby of my son. And then I'm soon to make another portrait baby of my youngest son. This baby weighs about 5 pounds. So she's weighted just like a real baby. They can get heavy after a while. You can tell she holds very realistically. They melt right into your arms. And that's the thing that I like these over the silicone dolls, unless the silicone dolls have armatures in them. They hold their shape. Like you see how their arms are holding. Like I was suggesting, I wish they made vinyl dolls that had actual joints in the elbows to where they can move, you know, like their joint, like you can position them better. That would be so cool if they did that. Silicone dolls that don't have the armatures in them, they're just like, oh, how do I describe them? It's like Jello. They're soft, but they honestly, those babies could look like they're, you know, passed away in my opinion because of the way they're just floppy and they don't hold their shape like, you know, like this doll holds her shape. So unless they have armatures in them. So nowadays, the way the silicones are, the type of silicones that are used in dolls, they pretty much have to have armatures in them to hold their shape, to hold their poses, or else they're just going to be all floppy. And to me, that's, you know, that's not very realistic. I don't like that. Where did you get it? I made her. I made this baby. Laura Lee Eagle sculpted the sculpt. This sculpt is the, I don't know, I forgot the name of the sculpt. But it's a Laura Lee Eagle sculpt, and she is a portrait baby of my daughter. I reborned her myself. So, meaning I painted and I rooted her, meticulously painted her, meticulously rooted her hair, rooted her eyelashes. Thank you, Emmy. Yes, I do sell them. I am selling them at the Kansas Doll Show. So thank you again, Brandon, for your honest opinion. I appreciate you. Whatever doesn't sell at the Kansas Doll Show, will be available on the Kansas site. I may advertise them here on YouTube, and I do make sure whoever's buying my dolls are legit. I just don't sell to just anyone. So I'm very picky. I'm very fortunate that I get to be picky in who I sell to. So some people just sell to anybody that's willing to buy one. But I'm very fortunate, and that's another reason why I have a regular job to support, to support my bills. This is just a blessing income. So whatever I make on these goes back into the reborn dolls, such as buying bassinets and buying props and buying all supplies like this, buying the kits. The kits are 100, like 130, 150 bucks. They're a lot of money. It costs a lot of money in this hobby. So, and it takes a lot of time and talent to make them. And you can do it if you want to paint these dolls. If you ever wanted a reborn doll, you can just get one that's on sale at Bountiful Baby and just start playing around with some acrylic paints or Genesis paints, whatever you prefer. You can do it. If you want a reborn doll so bad, you can do it. You can make your own dreams come true, and you can do it. I know you can. I appreciate that. Thank you. She's so pretty. If you're talking to me, no, I did not lose my real daughter. I have all my daughters. These are portrait babies. These are just representations of my real. Uh, I do plan to make one of a representative of my real grandson now too. How much is to get in? Not sure what you mean by that. Portrait baby. Yep, my daughters they're all adults. All my children are adults. I'm a grandma too, and I look like a grandma. A doll like this would be about $1,000 for a doll like this. So basically, you're buying a painting. So imagine buying a three-dimensional painting along with meticulously rooted hair. So this painting is just on a different canvas, and our canvas is blank vinyl reborn doll kits. They come in a kit, and they look like, here, I'll show you. Let me show you. Doesn't she look so real when I'm standing up? Look at that. She's so snuggly. I love her. But I'm going to show you. Here is what a vinyl kit looks like. This is Alessandro by Cassie Ann Love. Look at that face. I love that sleeping face with the mouth open like that, like he's snoring or something. But yeah, this is what a blank kit looks like. That's what they look like. Oops. And then they go from that to this baby. This baby here, I think I painted him a little too pink, but that's okay. He's a little bit pink. He is a towhead baby. He's like my third blonde hair baby. You can tell. So you can see the vinyl, the flange. This neck part is the regular vinyl color versus the painting. And so it takes layer upon layer upon layer to get to this pink here, this pink color, or this pink flesh color. Same thing with the ethnic babies. It takes layers upon layers upon layers of paint to get them to be that skin tone. So you have to paint in fine translucent layers, one after the other. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you too. I like your name. I love you. Very nice. TNT says, yikes. Thank you, TNT, for your honest opinion. I appreciate you. The baby is very beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate you. Creepy looking. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's your honest opinion. Thank you. I don't mind the words creepy looking because that's, a lot of people say that, and it doesn't bother me because Some people get freaked out by it. It's a freaky thing to see. You know, it's even more freakier to me when I see people carrying the zombie dolls because they do make dolls. Um, uh, who is it? Twisted Beanstalk. She makes dolls just like these, but they're painted like a monster and they're painted like vampire babies, and those creep me out. She does make beautiful fairy babies, though. She does. She does. No, it's not alive. This is a hyper realistic art doll, also known as a reborn doll. So these are hyper realistic dolls, reborn dolls, art dolls. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. Yes, it is. It's a fake baby. There's a show called My Fake Baby. What kind of clients buy these? The reasons. So I have good friends that are doll collectors. They just simply love newborn dolls, and they collect my dolls. Little feet. There are people who buy them who have lost a child, who had stillborns, people who had miscarriages, and people who cannot have a baby. This doesn't mean that people who cannot have a baby, it doesn't mean that they're treating it like a real baby. So 99% of us know that these are not real. So you know, we love holding them. We have jobs, we take care of our pets, we take care of our homes, and then we like to sit and relax and hold a doll for about an hour and then, go to bed or whatever. And then put them back in their little, their little bed, or some people keep them in cases. Like I have some dolls in my glass case. If you look over there, you can't really see it that well. Let's see if I can get my finger in the camera. Right there is a doll in a glass case. So I have a display case right there. You can see them. But some people have display cases where they keep their reborn dolls, and they keep them in like a nice little photography chair type thing, or they have bassinets. My case, I have bassinets right here. I collect the hospital bassinets, so I have bassinet galore. So I'll do another um, doll room tour because I've got a lot of new subscribers, and I continue getting new subscribers. So I'll keep making like live streams of my vintage dolls. I have dolls that are 100-year-old dolls. So I have some very old dolls that I collect from the Northern Ohio Doll Show that is geared for the vintage babies. Um, nope, not a real baby. Nope, 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 nope. These are hyper realistic dolls. I have one in. I have one in. Oh, you have one in the bin in the basement. Your dog, she outgrew it. Yeah, maybe it's time to get that doll out and refresh it and repaint it and make it more realistic. Collectors and grieving moms, and they are good for elderly. Yeah. So what I recommend for elderly and children can enjoy these dolls too. I've made a doll for a child. I just make them. I make them. They're called the lower end reborn dolls, art dolls. They're lower end, which means they are painted with less layers of paint. They have a lot less work put into them. They have the painted hair that is just the basic painted hair. Um, the cheapest ones don't have tipped nails. But the more expensive, cheaper dolls, that so the other lower end is 350, and you will get tipped nails. You get veins. You get more realistic hair. So the more money you pay, the more realism goes into it, if that makes any sense. This one, she's got capillaries. She's even got a realistic scratch. You know how newborns tend to scratch their face up. She's got a scratch on her face there, and she's got skin mottling there. I know the camera's not picking it up, but it's really realistic looking. Yes, this is Miss Stephanie, my daughter. Yep. This is my Stephanie. Let's see. Yep, she's Stephanie. That's my daughter's name. I have a Lauren and I have a Faith. I'll show those in my next live streams. If you enjoy me sitting here holding a baby rather than me looking at a baby, let me know if this is the type of live streams you like. Because I do ones where the camera's around my neck and you're looking at the point of view that I'm looking at for, seeing the dolls. So let me know what works for you. I'll probably do one more. I'm not really comfortable in front of the camera, but hey, we all don't like the way we look. I don't like the way I look. But hey, I'm getting my hair dyed, so this gray is going to be gone by next weekend. This is all going to be gone. You can tell the type of haircut I got. Check it out. It's a Karen haircut. See if we can see more of it. See how short it is in the back? Jen, you haven't seen me in a while. This is the haircut that I ended up getting. And then I can wear a ponytail, and it looks pretty cool how she blended it in. But look at this gray. I want to eventually go all gray. I want to wait till my hair turns white before I stop coloring my hair. But right now it's that ugly gray color. We're talking about hair now. But I want to wait till it goes white. And I'm just going to get my hair colored to match. But it's pretty cool. It's like this angled haircut. Called the Karen haircut as well. And I just wanted something shorter because I am having hot flashes when you're a young lady like me that's 53 years old. You get all these lovely hot flashes and you get itchy and all that fun stuff when you get to be that age. Just wait. Some of you have already gone there, I hear that if you have like a hysterectomy, you can go through early menopause too. Now we're talking from babies to menopause. Where are we going with this? Love you, Mama. Love you too, Michelle. Good to see you. If you're talking to me. Love you too. The baby's so cute. Thank you, Yang Shen. Thank you. Aw, you're the best. Aw, thank you, Yang Shen. You're the best too. So beautiful. Thank you, Crystal. Um, the baby unit in hospitals have volunteers that hold the baby. Yes, Lucy, good point. I really would love to do that. I love holding real newborns, and I would love to volunteer one day when I retire. That would be cool to volunteer to hold the babies. Um, there are babies in NICUs that are the drug affected babies that have tremors, and there's just not enough nurses to go around to hold them. So there was a really touching story about this older gentleman who volunteered his time, and he would go into the NICU unit to hold the babies that were having tremors and everything. And by the human touch of holding a baby, the babies, it would calm the baby's tremors. So for real newborns, for real babies, a real it would be funny if it was the opposite, a real baby and a dummy mommy and a dummy person. But no, for real babies, being held soothes them. So it calms their nerves, and especially the ones that are having tremors from withdrawals. Very, very beneficial to have somebody come in and sit in the rocker and hold the babies. Very good point, Lucy. Very, very, very good point. One day I would like to do that. I would like to volunteer my time. Also, I'm a photographer, but I did apply for the program called Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep, and it is taking pictures of stillborn babies for the families. But God knew that it wasn't for me, so thank God they rejected me. They did. They rejected me, and I was heartbroken, but I'm glad they did because I don't think I can handle that kind of photography. But it is a lovely thing to for photographers to donate their time to do. Oh, really? That's neat, Maureen. So they're called cuddle rockers. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so they just sit there and they rock the babies. So as I'm sitting here right now, if you're scrolling in, I'm Jen Lynn of Creative Newborns. Thank you for scrolling in. I've been making dolls just like these for 21 years now. And holding this reborn doll, this doll right now, is calming my nerves. Honestly, it is. It's calming. So just having that baby snuggle in your arms just like this is very relaxing, very calming. If you have a rocking chair, just meditate and sit there and hold a doll, and it's relaxing. I like it. It's another form of meditation to me, and for some people. I'm going to start volunteering at our local NICU as a cuddle rocker. Oh, Maureen, that is awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I wonder what the qualifications are to be a cuddle rocker. I'm sure they check your background, of course, do a background check on you. Make sure you're not going to steal a baby out of the hospital. Yeah, let me go to the end. Let me catch up. Sorry, I'm just reading all of the. I'm reading all of the comments. Ah, this is so sweet. I never thought I would be soothing. Makes sense though. Yes. Hey, Auntie J. Thank you. Yeah, it's. I'm just sitting here and some people they get disturbed about me rocking them, but it's soothing. It's a natural thing. It's the mama instinct in us. So a lot of us have that instinct that we want to hold a baby. It's a longing to hold. I had 5 children. So yes, I had 5 real babies, but they're all grown adults now. And even when they were babies, I was making these for a living. This is how I made a living while I was a stay-at-home mom, which was totally, totally a blessing to be able to stay home and make money off making dolls and stay with my real babies. So yes, these dolls are a blessing because I got to use that money to take care of my real children, to buy them clothes, to buy them food. So yes, these dolls helped my real babies. So it did help. And they still do. So, like, whatever money I get from these dolls, I'll put some of it aside for Christmas. And I'll be buying my grandson his very first Christmas gift from this grandma. And so it'll help me buy Christmas gifts this year. Um, yes, it is fake. You are correct. Yes, it is. Thank you. That's a compliment. Thank you. Yep, realistic fake. You are correct on that. These are hyper realistic art dolls, also known as reborn dolls. Yes. Yeah, this lady made this baby doll. She's. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Auntie J. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Hello. What time do we got here? Wow, 2:21 a.m. Oh my goodness. Oh, Auntie G, it's true. I'm speechless. Oh, Auntie G, thank you. Thank you. I hope you subscribe to my channel. And thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll give you a loud, give you a scream. I appreciate you. You guys are so awesome. And hopefully we'll get new members. And we got a couple members. Hopefully we'll get the memberships going here so that we can start doing some membership content. I'm going to start doing those. Let's see. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you for subbing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, can you have a shout out because you subbed? Isabel, thank you for subscribing, Isabel. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Yes, anybody that tells me that they subscribe, you get a goat scream. Thank you. I appreciate you. Auntie J says, I will sub. Thank you, Auntie J. Thank you, thank you. Woohoo. Thank you again, Isabel. Can I join? Yes, you can join. How do you say your name? Hedlia? Hopefully I said your name right. Yes, just hit the join button if you're 18 years or older. If you're a minor, don't worry about it. I don't think you can join when you're a minor. It's a paid subscription when you become a member. And so basically, what memberships do is they help support my channel, which helps me get better equipment for my YouTube, which helps me. I'll get more. This room will turn, we will turn this whole upstairs into our hospital newborn nursery. That's what the money will do. So I want to turn this all into a realistic nursery, is what I want to do. Some people may find that weird, but that's okay. We're all weird in our own way. We like our different hobbies, we like different things. But yeah, I would like to turn this into um, a realistic nursery. So when I get back from Kansas, I'm going to have my brother-in-law paint this room here. So the walls will be like a really pretty sage green. And then I want to get the two rooms painted in other, one yellow and then the other one like a nice brown, like earth tone colors. So, and then it's going to have some more lighting to where it looks more like, you know, like the lighting that you see now. I'm going to get more lighting and it's going to look more like a hospital nursery, like a hospital, maybe a partial NICU nursery where, you know, I'm going to try to see if I can get another, um, it's called an isolette. An isolette is like an incubator type thing. I actually had one. I did buy one long, long time ago, but the thing, I bought it, it was the entire unit. And the thing was clunky. I ended up, I think I sold it. I ended up selling it because I really, it was in the way of everything, but I only want the plastic part. So I'm going to see if I can find any sellers on eBay who can sell me just the plastic unit to it. If they can take it off the main unit. Let's see. Let's see. How do I join? There is a join button. I think you hit, there's a $sign if you're 18 years or older. If you're not 18, you cannot join. There is a like a $sign. You can either send a super chat that supports the channel too. So if you want to support this channel, all funds goes towards my YouTube channel. It all goes towards buying more bassinets, buying isolettes, buying to making this look as realistic as possible and to make it really, really fun and cool, like to do our live streams and stuff and to do videos. So we're going to convert all of this. We're going to get the ceilings fixed. We need a lot of stuff fixed up here, so the money is going to go toward, and the ad revenue that I get from my videos is all going towards fixing the ceilings, the ceiling problems we have up here. If you were to look at our ceilings, we have, I don't think our roof leaks. We just have some kind of condensation, some kind of insulation issue. We got something going on. So my brother-in-law is going to fix that. So I'm going to be paying him my YouTube money for that. And we're going to get this nice and fixed up really, really nice. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you future people who do send me super chats and join my memberships. Most of you are all, you guys are all minors, so. But just you being here does help, and when you hit the like button, that does throw us out more into the algorithm, so that helps as well, so. Let's see, you can get away with holding a baby doll because you make them, but if women living by themselves would get tagged as mental, lol. That, yeah, unfortunately, Bushy Bear, that you are correct. You are not wrong. Unfortunately, you're correct there. You can always say you make them. But yeah, you're right. Like, I'll hand out business cards. I have my business card, which, by the way, if you're interested in contacting me, here is my email. If it'll focus in, I don't think it's going to. Anyways, my email is in the description, so in case you need to get a hold of me. Let's see. Oh, how do you join the live? I don't know. I don't think you can. Wait. Hold up. What did Jen say? Wait a minute. I don't know why I just did that. Hit the sub, then bring up the window that says hit join. Oh, I didn't know that. You can do a double live? I'm not sure. Just did. Agree. LOL. I don't see it. Ah, thank you, Bushy. Thank you. Aw. It's okay. Well, so what? Who said? Who cares? They don't have to go home and live with you, do they? They don't have to go home and live with you. Just take a doll out. If you want to take them out, you enjoy taking them out in a stroller. Um, I'm going to make a new video on how to make your reborns look realistic and how to take them out in Publix and take them out in a way so that other people can't see your doll, see your baby. So there are ways you can take them out and you can kind of cover them partially to where people are not looking. Um, Most people aren't looking. We took my grandson out to lunch the one day, and I thought a lot more people would be looking, but surprisingly, nobody was really looking at him. And he was wide out in the open, and he was only like what 2 weeks old at the time we took him out. But nobody was really looking. But the time that I took my daughter out, everybody wanted to touch her, wanted to look at her, wanted to be in her face. And it was like I had to tell people to back off and get away from my daughter. Um, let's see. Let's see. Oh my gosh, have a cute baby. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. It still won't work. I'm not sure what you want to do. You want to join the live stream or you want to join my channel? You want to be a member? Is that what it is? What is it you're trying to do? You just click the $ and hit members. If you're 18 years and older, you can click on the $. You can join memberships. I do behind the scene videos. How long does it take to make them usually? Lana asks. They take anywhere from 4 to 12 weeks, depending on how much work is put into them. So if they're rooted like this baby, it can take quite a while to make. It'll be your 10th child. Yeah, I'm in Ohio. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. The baby's perfect. Oh, thank you. All the way from Scotland. Hello, Karen. All the way from Scotland. Welcome, welcome. Awesome. What time is it over there in Scotland? Either one works. Jen Len, either one. You can put them together or separate it. Either one works. And let's see, Mark, she has started doing ethnic work. Yes, I have. I've started doing ethnic work. Hang on. I'm trying to view that. Not sure what that person means, but okay. That's really not a real baby. Wow, thank you. Nope. This is a hyper realistic art doll, also known as Reborn Dolls. She is a portrait baby of my daughter. So this sculpt looks a lot like her. Yep, she's a portrait baby of my daughter. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is that a fake baby doll? Yes, you are correct, Teacups. You are correct in that. This is a fake baby. It's a reborn doll. Art doll. Reborn art doll. Hello, Tiffany. I hope this question does not bother you, but I sincerely would like to know what and why is that you like reborn babies. So the reason I like reborn babies is because, like I said, we have that motherly instinct. We love holding them. I love dolls. Ever since I was a child myself, I've always loved the realistic dolls ever since I can remember. And so now, I make them. I enjoy painting them. It's so relaxing to sit there and paint them and root them and weigh them up and create these dolls. It's so relaxing to do, and for others to enjoy. This is a business of mine. I do sell them. I do make money. This is a job. It's my career. So when I'm not at my job that I go to full time, this is the job that I go to after my job. And so I've been making these for 21 years now. So I've been doing this for 21 years. Absolutely love it. And I love dolls. And I'm finding it that I'm loving all kinds of dolls. I'm liking the vintage dolls that I collect from the doll shows, like the dolls that are 100 years old. I've been collecting some of the Monster High dolls. I think they look really cute amongst the vintage dolls. So they're sitting there. I'll have to show you my shelf next time we do a live stream, but they're holding little silicone babies. So the little Monster High dolls, the Monster High dolls had babies themselves. I gave them a baby to hold from that mini baby series. So I'm going to get another one of those mini babies because we have one Monster High doll that does not have a baby. I like collecting all kinds of dolls, but reborns are the ones I like. I love collecting the most. These are the dolls I love collecting the most. Yeah, don't let anybody police you. If they give you a hard time, don't just cover your baby so nobody sees your baby. Like cover them enough to where, you can see your baby doll. Like you can see your baby, but other people, don't see your baby. It was weird taking my grandson out when we took him out to eat because he wasn't a doll. It was a strange feeling knowing that he is a real baby in the car seat and not a doll. It's 7:30 a.m. Oh, wow. Good morning to you. Yes, I do. I will be honing in on my skills on the African American dolls. Yes, I will be making AA babies. So I've been practicing painting, and I think I feel like I've got it down to where I can paint a second baby successfully. I have my first African American baby in the other room. His name is Isaiah, and he's my first successful, African American baby. He turned out really cute. I'll have to show you him next time. Thank you. Very nice. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, I have two full body silicones. I have a full body mini silicone. My husband's been buying me silicone, those little mini silicone dolls. He's been buying me those. They help baby who suffered miscarriage. Yeah, so they're for many reasons. It's not just for miscarriages. The lower end reborn dolls are good for dementia patients. They're good for children. There are children who like the reborn dolls as well. There are plenty of children that go to the doll shows and they get a lower end reborn doll. The higher end reborn dolls, such as this, we gently hold them and we don't change them that much, and we just are very, very gentle with them. Whereas the lower end reborn dolls are basically basic art dolls. They're basic art dolls. They have the basic painting and the basic hair painting. Yes, it is a fake baby. You are correct, Jacob. You are correct. I had me fooled for. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Somebody said, you like Crash Test Dummies? I like that song. Once there was this kid who. Anyways, it's fake. Don't worry. My point. Don't worry about it. These are dolls. They're very harmless. They are harmless. If anything, they're very helpful to people who have, like I said, people have miscarriages. Lower end reborn dolls for the dementia patients. These are also helpful to people who have depression, anxiety. I have anxiety. Thank goodness I don't have depression too often. But anxiety, yes, I do get anxiety. And of course, I'm going through hot flashes. You can see how red I am. But like if I'm having a hard day and I don't feel well, like I'll like just sit and hold a doll. I don't get to do that too often. Honestly, I've been holding the dolls basically when I'm doing live streams is when I get around to holding a doll. So I won't be holding a doll until next live stream. That's just how busy I am around the house, taking care of my house, taking care of my animals. I have adult children. I still take care of them. When they grow up, you never stop taking care of your children, even though they are grown up and they're on their own. They still need you. They still need you. They still need things. They still need your help. And I have a grandbaby that one day I look forward to babysitting someday. I would like to. Yes, they are fun to make, and to me they are. Jenlen, do you recall F&B? Oh yeah, that does sound familiar. Yes, I do. Um, I have them in my collection. I have an F&B doll. I'll have to show you that. If you're into the vintage dolls, I have some F&B dolls. Yes, I do. I have horseman dolls too. I have horseman dolls. I have F&B dolls. I have, of course, the vintage Cabbage Patch dolls. I have a Baby That Away. I have a Gerber, like a vintage Gerber baby. I have all kinds. I have baby Oopsie Daisy. I have two Oopsie Daisies. There's two Oopsie Daisies. I have two of them. I will demonstrate how they crawl. They're the one lady that sold me the Oopsie Daisy. She was only $5. I'm like, heck yeah, I'll buy that doll. So she was only like $5, and she didn't even realize the doll had batteries in it. And it's like, oh, cool, it's got batteries and it was crawling. So it's like, yep, I'll buy that baby. Yeah, I got all kinds of dolls. We'll have to go through, for those of you who are vintage doll lovers, um, we can go through the vintage dolls and look at the names of them. A lot of them, there's all kinds of different dolls that I have. So we'll have a night of vintage dolls. So if you're interested in that, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Also, there are men in my chat as well. If you like Star Wars action figures, if you collect Star Wars action figures, and things like that, my husband does collect Star Wars dolls. So my husband collects dolls too, the Star Wars action figures. He collects Battlestar Galactica dolls. He collects, the figurines. They're only like this big. He collects them. So we're going to do a live stream in his man cave down there with his collection. So if you're interested in that, I'll see if he can do a live stream of his collection. We have the fun pop, like those pop dolls. I got some, but he's got a big collection of them. Let's see. Jason says, I need one. Hey, Laura, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, they had Reborns. So thank you for posting the link to that. Yeah, that's the link to reborns.com to where you can get a doll there. Marie Osmond has plenty of dolls. She's not judged. Yep, she has dolls. Do you guys know who Graveyard Girl is? She collects reborn dolls as well. She likes reborn dolls. So Bunny from Graveyard Girl, does anybody know? Bunny is the one that inspired me to collect the creepy vintage babies. I think they have a vintagey creepiness look to them that looks cool in the background. I just think they look cool in her videos. So she has a whole room full of them. So if you don't know who Bunny is, check out Graveyard Girl. Hello to Emily. Hey, Zeki. Hopefully I said your name right. Let's see. You guys ever want to start out with a doll, a reborn doll? I better go into Paradise Galleries first because they were starting off new and want maybe to go to Paradise. Yeah, Paradise Galleries is another one. Or Ashton Drake Galleries. Yep, that's another one. I have Paradise Galleries, and I have an Ashton Drake doll as well. He turned 5 this year, and this is those times when I was younger. Good night, Jelly Beans. Thank you for being here. Yep, true that. Let's see. Hello, Karen. Teacups. Paradise Galleries from. You're so. Why so much for a baby doll? Oh, because these are a different type of canvas. That's why. Yeah. They are so much money because these are hand painted, meticulously painted. So I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. They are painted in layers and layers and layers and layers. There's blue undertones. There's veining. You see the veins. You can see the capillaries. There's a tiny little scratch. The eyelashes are meticulously rooted. The hair is rooted. Very, very fine rooted hair. It takes such a long time. The eyebrows are three-dimensional, so I use a special varnish that makes them three-dimensional, really realistic. And they're weighted. She's about 5 pounds. Her nails, I don't know if you can see her nails, but they're very realistic looking. They're painted to look very real. Let's see if we can get her. She doesn't want to sit up. Sit up, child. I don't know if you can see her nails. I don't think the camera's going to capture that. See the nails? They're very realistic looking. Little moons. So everything is really realistic, and she's weighted up really. So she's about 5 pounds. You could put little criers in them too. And I know nobody's asked that questions. I did that in some of my reborn dolls back in the early days. You can put little criers in them. You can put little heartbeats in them. Some people put breathers. I don't prefer to do that, but some people do. You can put warmers, like heat packs, like warmers in them. So they're worth it. They are works of art. What's up, Joseph? What's up? What's up? What's up? What up? Thank you, Bushy Bear. You want to have another baby so badly? Yeah. I mean, it's like part of me wants another baby, but then, like, I saw my grandson, and it's weird because it's like I'm in that phase of life where I enjoy him, and I want to hold him and feed him and take care of him. And then after a while, it's like, okay, it's time to go home. I'm going to give you back to mama now. But I'd love to spend a day with him. Let's see. How can you buy one? You can go to reborns.com. I personally am selling my dolls at the Kansas Doll Show. So that's where I'll be selling my dolls. Oh, thank you, Karen. You're awesome what you do. The dolls look great. I love the fingernails. Thank you. Yes, meticulously. Like that's like what I said. It's like a Bob Ross painting. You know what I mean? A Bob Ross painting is a lot of money. Those are thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? This is a work of art that you can hold. You can hold this doll. You can hold them and be gentle with them. And yeah. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Yep. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so it has been 3 hours. I only meant to be on here for an hour and 30 minutes. That was my goal today. But I love chatting with you guys so much that I've been here an hour and a half more. So that's like 3 hours. It is 2:46 a.m. and I got to wrap it up. I do plan to go to bed earlier tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you guys go. But I do appreciate you spending 3 hours with me. I didn't realize that. 490 thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you to all our new subscribers as well. Yay, I appreciate you. Woo, 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 woo. Welcome, welcome. If you're interested, please do subscribe. We would love to have you. Last minute comments. I think it's creepy, but it's nice. Women can use these to lose the babies and need degree of need. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your honest feedback. I appreciate you. I agree. I totally agree. But not on the creepy part. I think they're cute. But it's okay. Yes, a lot of people do think they're creepy, but they're creepy good. I would say creepy good. Thank you for your input on that, Elizabeth. I appreciate you. Hi from Myrtle Beach. Oh my goodness, it must be you must be on vacation there. Hello, hello, Susan from Myrtle Beach. Congratulations. Thank you. It's not a real baby if you think it's real, but thank you. Congratulations, it's my daughter. Okay, hello. Strawberry Moon. Every time I say bye, everybody comes in. Good to see you. Please subscribe. You're from England, Steve. Hello from England. Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate you. So yes, if you are just scrolling in as I'm leaving, I am Jen Lynn of Creative Newborn. I am your host of tonight. Make sure you subscribe so we can do more of these live streams. I really enjoy being with you guys. And yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. We're almost to 500. Let's get it to 500. That would be cool. No, it's not a silicone baby. This is a vinyl art doll, reborn doll. It's a vinyl doll. How much for one of these babies? So a doll like this would be about $1,000. They're expensive, about 1,000. It's artwork. It is artwork. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I can't click on that. Okay, I don't know why that just doesn't let me. Oh, just want to see because I'm nosy. Your babies look so cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's a vinyl doll. Your dolls look so cute. Why do you not make a baby doll look like you? LOL. Jamie, good question. I was gonna make a doll called Jennifer. I was, but it would be kind of strange. I don't know, it'd be a little bit strange. I was gonna make a doll to honor my mom because I don't know what my mom looked like as a newborn. So I never seen a newborn picture of my mom. I only saw a picture of her when she was 3 years old. So she would probably be a blonde baby. So I would call her Carol. So I might make a baby in honor of my mom. Let's see. Oh, I appreciate you. Oh, your dolls look so cute. Thank you. Let's see. I'm sad to see you go as I join by. Aw, thank you. Yeah, just make sure you just subscribe. Subscribe. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll probably do a morning live stream. How about that? We'll probably do a little bit of a morning live stream. And drink all my coffee. Woo woo, coffee, coffee. Karen says bye from Scotland. See you in the next live. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. Let's see. Is that your new baby? No, she is 6 years old. This doll is 6 years old. I made her in 2019, and I even took her to the Rose Doll Show to root her, to take Jacqueline Kramer's rooting class. That's why she looks so cool. Thank you. We made it to 500. 500 likes. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. You're from Edinburgh? I'm from Edinburgh. Where's that at? Is that you in your photo? Karen, LOL. Thank you, Sky. Thank you. Beautiful work. Thank you. You guys make it hard to leave. You know that? I could just stay on here all night. Maybe we'll do a live stream tomorrow morning Or, yeah, maybe we'll do one. We'll see. Maybe we'll do one tomorrow morning where I'm sitting here holding a baby, or I can do a point of view. What type of videos do you like? Do you like point of view videos, meaning the camera is hanging around my neck and you're seeing my point of view? Or do you like seeing me holding a baby? Which videos do you prefer? Wish I could do a poll. Like, I don't know. How do I do one? You know what? I wonder if I could. Hold on. Let's see. Let me see what's down here. Flash. Wonder what that is. No. Hide live video. Oh, interesting. You can hide the live video. You can mute it. I can flip it. I don't know. Retouch. Oh, create highlight. Green screen. Lighting. No, unfortunately, I can't do a poll. Some people I notice can do a poll during their live stream. That would be cool to do. I have you guys hanging around my neck. So we'll probably just do a video like this tomorrow if I get time. So if all is working out well tomorrow afternoon, I should be up tomorrow in the afternoon, and then I got to go back to bed for work because I'm going to root this baby. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to root his eyelashes right now, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera and listen to some YouTube videos. I like my programs, so that's what I'm going to do. It's been 3 hours. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead. This time we are going. It is so hard to leave because you guys are so awesome. You guys are awesome. Yep, it's a doll. Just a doll. Alrighty, so thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe. We are going to a doll show. We're going to 2 doll shows. So if that's something that interests you, please do subscribe. We would love to have you. And to all the new subscribers, welcome in. We are so happy to have you. We're not going to forget this time. Who are our top fans? Our top fans today is Maureen is number 1, Paula is number 2, and Astro Jen is number 3. Congratulations to our top fans. Thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you. I love you so, so much. So with that, on behalf of myself, Miss Stephanie, and all the reborn babies, thank you again for joining for today's live stream. We will see you in the next video. Happy reborning. Take care. We love you. Bye.